good stuff.
Yes.
I brought a barrel-aged Braxis, which when I posted
No
that
way.
picture,
So you did bring it?
I did bring it.
Oh, no way. Yo, what up, guys? So we had so much fun the last podcast at Bishop Arts, Cigar Lounge. Cigar Arts at Bishop Arts. We had so much fun recording, hanging out, drinking, and smoking cigars there. We're doing it again. So, I got my 17% drip on. Meet up with Sean. Also gonna meet up with Dom for Falsetto and see who else pops up. Don't know. Might be another person. Might not be. We'll see others, but we're gonna hang out with the family, have fun, drink some beers, and talk shit. So, just jump right into it, bro. Yo, welcome guys to another week of Drunken Public, and we're back here at Cigar Arts. Dom hit me up, say he want to do it, and I love this place, so I said, fuck it, let's do it. We had so much fun last time.
And I was just trying to hang out, but
This is true.
hey,
We're also
we're
trying to hang out.
but we're
And
here.
we're here. So I'm your host, Victor Santana. Dom, the owner of Falsetto, and 17% drip over there.
So,
Sean got my new hat.
The ambassador,
The
of
ambassador
the Dallas
of
Beer
North Texas.
Squad.
Hey, we trying to do it, man. What's going on, y'all? We're back. Smoking these good cigars, man.
Yeah, man.
Cigars are, man.
Cigar Arts is awesome. So we're what's the name of the cigars again, bro?
Placencia.
Placencia. So we're drinking. We're smoking the skinny one and / drinking it. And this is super smooth, full body, and I really, really enjoy it. And I can't wait to try this one. I heard
I
this
know.
one is delicious.
Like a
Facts.
chocolate.
Yeah,
like a Snickers.
Snickers. So I can't wait to try that. But this is one of my favorite places in Texas. One of my favorite places in Dallas. So any of my family members who know that came out here and hung out with me, we come here every time. Love this place. So if you haven't been to Cigars, it's a must go. Come out here at Bishop Arts, hang out, grab a cigar. And then there's a bunch of beers and restaurants around here too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go out.
I like this place also because I deal with a lot of exclusive beer. You want them exclusive cigars, man?
You gotta come here.
Cigars are, man.
Yeah.
Also,
That's facts, baby.
if we say we're going to cigar, we're bringing out the good stuff. So
Yes.
I brought a barrel-aged Braxis, which when I posted
No
that
way.
picture,
So you did bring it.
I did bring it.
Oh, no way.
When I
Wow.
posted the picture, I got a couple of messages, like direct messages, like, "Hey, don't drink that. I thought we were drinking that. Like, oh, where's my invite?" And I'm just like, like,
Well,
I didn't want to say you're not invited, but obviously, if I didn't invite you, you're
You're
not
not
invited.
invited. I really appreciate you bringing that because I thought you just posted it, just to post it.
No. I usually follow up. I brought another beer. I'm curious. I never had it. It's called
Willard Souls.
no, I didn't. He brought Withered
I brought
Souls.
the Withered
Souls.
It's something rain.
Chocolate Rain?
It's a chocolate rain, but it's like a double barrel aged chocolate rain.
Like the music video?
Chocolate rain, but spelled with like REIGN.
Ah.
It's double barrel aged chocolate rain.
It's from the brewery, so I trust it.
It's 21%.
Okay, well, I don't trust it
What's
anymore.
this one right here? Let me see the Weather Souls.
This one is the Brother Darkness.
Yeah, that's the one I brought from Weather Souls. Brother Darkness. This baby's a small batch series out of Weather Souls, San Antonio, Texas. 94 bottles. Yo, your boy got 93.
Nice.
Damn.
Swallow it.
Nice.
Clocking in at 16.7 ABV.
476354.
So yo, this baby should be pretty good, man.
It's insane.
Double barrel Imperial Stout, bananas, baby.
I love bananas.
They got
So
bananas
shout out to
in it,
Weather
so
Souls
yeah.
too, though. If you haven't watched the
Shouts out
episode,
Weather Souls.
you haven't watched the episode yet, go look at part 2 of the Texas Craft Beer Brewers Festival out in Austin. It basically became a Weather Souls episode. Like we hung out by Weather Souls, we drank with
Yeah,
them.
once you cross, so Austin, Austin is like lager city.
Yeah.
I never been to ABGB until I went down to San Antonio a month ago, and their Pilsners are amazing. Like, they've won GABF medals
Consular has some really good
year after year after
Pilsners,
year.
too.
Yes, that's the one in San Antonio, right?
Yep.
Someone was talking about that. I never, the name throws me off.
Consular is a weird name.
Kunstler?
Yeah. I feel weird saying it, but they have a Tahano coffee that's
Okay.
delicious. Stout.
Isla surprised me. It was one of the biggest amazing surprises when I went down there. The guys are really cool. I mean, we've talked about this. Like, if you go to a brewery and they're not cool, you're probably not going back. But
Facts.
the beer was dope. I thought it was good. My only pet peeve, which they're fixing because they're getting a new spot, is it was really hot. I was sweating my ass off.
Was it hot? They have no AC?
They don't have AC. I mean, it's like going to Three Nations, but they're fixing it this month. So.
Gavin is fixing that ASAP.
Man, I need to go. I'm gonna go check that spot out next week.
Is it open yet?
No, but Roger,
yeah. You know, you got connections.
I mean,
you're the owner.
You can go. I just wanted to check it out.
I want to check it out too.
So I also brought
Introduce your beer, brother.
2 of our beers. We were sipping on the Shoddy Beats, a
delicious
dry hop blonde ale with Citra, and then we just popped some Yachten. It's a New England IPA. I don't know how well it held up. The can was a little squishy, but it's a New England IPA with.
The one I had held up pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The one I got.
I just know when they were filling them, it was like super carb, and I was like squishing it. So, but this one is.
It's about a month old now, right? The one I had.
Yeah,
it
was pretty much ready for the festival, even more than that.
Yeah, the one I had was about a month old. I got from Craft and Growlers.
Okay.
Shout out Craft and Growlers.
Yeah, Craft and Growlers, Robert, Todd.
Have you guys got the new wings they got there yet?
No.
What?
I've been asking them for wings.
Bro, the wings are the fire, bro.
Dude, I've been
wings
tripping
are
off
fire.
the chicken sandwich, so now they got the wings.
Oh, the chicken sandwich is dope.
Man, you got me on the chicken.
I did.
Queen Amy got me on the chicken sandwich.
Shout out to Amy.
Oh, Amy.
Yeah, man, the chicken sandwich go hard.
The chicken, but that wings go hard too. With,
Okay, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Here we go, brother.
Salud.
Salute.
Cheers. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys.
Oh yeah, she still held up.
She held up.
A little flat.
A little flat, but flavors.
She tastes good.
The flavors you want.
Indeed.
You know what the funny?
New 17%
I like
drip
it.
glass.
Oh, I know.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Exactly what I was gonna
It
say.
tastes better in the new 17% drip, baby, at www.17%drop.com or go to 17% drip IG or on Facebook. We got you.
So when you're searching it, you're like you got tasters, you got beer
Wait,
glasses.
wait,
You know what?
wait, hold on 1 second.
Do these pop? Mine's probably it's gonna get cut out anyways.
No, I want to see how this
Do
looks.
these pop up when you put in butt plug?
Ha! You know what?
No, I just want to get this glass up there
Okay.
closer. That you can see
I
it.
like this glass. I have one of these. Like not yours. Well, I have yours now.
Yeah, you got yours there.
No, but I went
Damn,
to.
you're not gonna have his?
No, I do. I got it yesterday.
Yeah,
He was-
I told Dom, I said, Dom, here, you can have this. Oh, I was going to take it anyway. I'm like, damn.
No, it's a cool glass, and I've always talked about like really cool tasters as a brewery. They're expensive. I mean, you pay the same price you pay for this for that, and it's
Exactly.
less glass.
Yeah.
These are expensive.
But when I went to Topping Goliath 2 years ago, we went to a brewery called Pulpit Rock, and they had these for their tasters. I was like, those are dope. I was like, how much for those? And like, I think it was like $6. They were charging cost basically.
They're basic.
I was like, I'll take one. So it is one of the. I bring it to shares, and everyone's like, "Where'd you get that?" It's really cool. So I do like that style.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of Topping Live, Topping Live, shout out. Dallas Beer Squad, Destination Beer Squad, Destination Beer Share.
Is that where you're going?
That's where you guys hanging out?
We kind of spoke to you guys last week, so 2020, Topping Live, get your mind right.
Well, you better get like a mansion out there, man. So when we went out, we stayed in a repurposed silo
Nice.
What?
on a farm. A silo.
silo?
So it was a silo that was repurposed.
Like the big
it.
old cylinder things.
So you walk in halfway up, and there's a living room, and then there's like a little spiral staircase,
And it's like a grain thing?
Yeah.
grain silo, and there's bunk beds, and then like a little bathroom.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna stay.
It was cool, but it was small. We didn't even sleep on the bunk beds. We slept on the pull out. There was like a pull out couch bed thing that we slept
Because
on.
it's probably what?
Actually, no, we pulled the couch mattresses off the floor and put them on the floor and slept on those.
So with this room, how big circumference you think it may be? Maybe like 20 by 20, or is
This room
Yes.
or the
You
room
just-
for the silo?
The silo.
Compared to the silo.
Sounds a little. It's bigger than this.
The silo was probably like 400 square feet.
Well, in that case, that's about from that wall to that wall,
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Going
but it
up.
goes straight up.
I mean, the room was the trash can to this wall. It was small,
But it goes.
but it's up. Yeah.
Okay.
It was the cheapest place. Now, if I go back, I would stay on the main street. There's nothing. Decorah, Iowa, it's cornfields and nothing. So there's a street and there's like a cool wine bar. So there's a wine bar, there's Pulpit Rock, and then there's the old Toppling. I think there's a new spot now. I
I'm
haven't
learning
been.
here, guys. I'm just sitting here learning.
You basically walk down. You can walk to all of it too. It's so small. And then there's like a bunch of little dive bars. And so like everywhere we went, because we did like a little crawl like on our own. Every bar, I thought it was really cool. First off, you'll be the darkest person there.
Most likely.
Because I was. That's why I told you I was like I never felt so uncomfortable in my life.
Oh, that okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
You ain't
okay. That
from
was
around here,
that was
boy.
2
That's what they
years
said
ago.
to me, and I was like, I thought I was light. Some people think I'm white.
I remember that now.
But
Some people call you
that was
Puerto
your
Rican.
first trip with Queen.
yeah,
Queen B.
yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah, it was fun.
He called me shook. I said,
He's like, now you know how it feels. He's like, now you know how I feel every day. I was like, okay.
He said, but I'm not done. I said,
But
it's kind of weird, right?
I thought it was everything's cash. Like all the bars are cash only, because they're cheaper. It's cheaper. They don't have tax on it. And every bar had pseudo soup. Not pseudo soup. Yeah, pseudo soup. Like cans. Like you could go to the smallest dive bar and they had pseudo soup 16-ounce cans for $5.
What was this at again?
Iowa.
Wow.
And if you're not drinking that, you're drinking Old Style. Old Style is the Lone Star of.
So why do we want to go to Iowa for Destination Bottle Share?
Well,
Well, shout out to Destination Bottle Share too. You need to follow their
With
Instagram
the-
page.
Yeah.
Top and God is not out the running, but we're looking at it from a partnership. But we also got to think about the consumer. We don't give bottle shares, we give experiences. And the issue that's on the table is the travel time, what people can do before the bottle share, what people can do after the bottle share. So it's up in the air. It's just the location.
I
The
would say-
brewery is top notch. The beer is top notch. The brand is top notch. So if we can, work out something to get them to travel to a mutual location, that'll work out also. But we also got to think about 100 people flying in. But then, is 100 people going to really fly in?
I would say this. I think it's something we found out when we were flying. A lot of people fly to Des Moines, and Des Moines is far from Decorah. What I did is, because you're going to have to rent a car anyways.
Yeah.
You're going to have to drive. You're not going to take an Uber there because there's not an airport near Decorah.
Nope.
We actually flew into Rochester, Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's a lot closer. It's probably about an hour and a half maybe.
Yeah.
So fly to Rochester. It's actually the Mayo Clinic capital of the U.S.
Yeah.
For cancer research or whatever. It's a tiny, it's like going to like a bus station. The airport is. When we left, we showed up late and there was no one in there. Like, hey, we're on that plane. They're like, oh, just go through, walk through security, nothing.
Ain't nothing gonna happen in Iowa.
So yeah, it just takes some.
It's going to be
work.
It's a lot of networking, but it's they ain't even running, but 100% locked down with the Dallas Beer Squad, Maryland Mob, Beer Zombies, and my boy Beer Canvas. We got the answer locked down.
Shout out to Beer Zombies, Chris.
No, Beer Zombies is killing the game right now.
I wish I got to go see the new spot when I was in Vegas.
Yeah,
But
we'll be out there
man,
2020.
it was like 30 minutes from the strip. I was like, I'm not going that far. I'm just doing my thing in this little bubble.
Yeah, so we'll be out in Vegas. That's gonna be the first stop for 2020.
2020 is it's not gonna be Dallas the first stop.
Dallas is not gonna be the first stop. It just makes sense to do Vegas because
Go from west to east.
well, because of heat wise and timing. We're going to team up and also do a beer fest out there. So we start to tag team these things, man. It's getting real, man.
Well, I think I need to talk to Chris. We've been talking about partnering up and doing beer, actually.
Yeah.
Because when I sent that keg out to LA, it kind of got me thinking, I would be okay with having some, product in the West Coast. Just, kind of trickled, kind of like, what's that brand where they don't even have where they have breweries now, but they didn't when they started. I can't think of the name, but it's always barrel-aged bombers. You'll know it. But, back to the Iowa thing, the reason I think you would go to a place like that is people won't. It's an experience that you'll never see in your life if you've never been to a place like Iowa, which is a blue-collar state. There's not
I don't think going Kansas first.
I don't think
would
there's
be interesting versus
the
going to Iowa
Hawkeyes
first.
are the draw, the sports draw for the state. There's nothing else. And I had a buddy that he lived in Iowa, and he's when he was in high school, it's like a rite of passage. You have to go work on the cornfields in the morning, and you're there 3 in the morning until 8, and that's your summer job. But sorry, got sidetracked again. Toppling Goliath is one of the most renowned, well-respected breweries for the craft nerds, and I think taking people to that, showing that, showcasing that, they make beers that are. I mean, you can sell a SR71 for $1,000 for a bottle, secondary market.
Yeah, I don't do that, man. I just drink it.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I like to pay attention because I think it helps create a higher demand and recognition for your brand. Side projects similar. That's what we popped last time. No, I didn't have a side project, but yeah.
So we got a couple places in mind.
What can I do to help promote? I know Beers I'm got it locked. I know you got it locked.
Yeah.
Beer, shout out to Beer Campus too. I love those people out there.
Well, we'll be open by that
Yeah,
point. So
we still need to lock down the Dallas location. And when we do the Dallas locations, we're gonna do it typical Texas style, big. Dude, it's gonna be stupid.
why don't you just throw a festival at my brewery?
It's why do you think I'm bringing it up?
Because when we open, so the vision I have for the opener is, since we have like a big property, we have like
Yes.
0.8 acres. Like we're gonna have stations. Like I don't want people to just come in. Like we're gonna open and like don't just come to the top. I'm like, no, there's not enough room. Like we need the whole space.
Yeah.
And so I mean, we want to do that regularly. I want to, festivals, kind of similar, like something like a festival. I think it'd be really cool.
We'll be there. Dallas Beer Talk will be there, help promote it. And stuff
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
it'd be cool to do something, bring in the local breweries to have like little booths of their own, and then have, you guys out, the Beer Canvas and everybody out, zombies and stuff.
You know one thing I want to say about this cigar in particular? It's very full body, but it goes super smooth with the juiciness of
the
this
IPA,
this New England IPA right here. I think it balances
I don't-
better.
The IPA's kind of thrown me off.
It does throw you off? I think it goes
It's
well
just
hand in hand.
so not
Let's see how it
carbonated.
takes in the stout, man.
The stout, no, it works. I'm not like, I think
Oh, because it's flat.
it's super flat. Yeah.
But I like it though. I could chug flat beer.
Let me see.
You want to open her?
Let's see what this baby tasting like.
All right, shout out to What the Souls.
Oh my, Tony might make a site appearance today as well. He runs a auto shop, Texas Retromotive.
Oh, shout out to
But
them.
he's got some dope. He's got a dope beer collection. He's been I met him when I was volunteering at Community, and I was like, oh, I got this beer, and he's like, I got this beer, and we started talking, and then became friends from Untapped. It was weird, and he ended up moving here and became a real friend. And but he lived in St. Louis for his whole life, and he brought the works. I mean, if you think of it, he has it. He has a case of
So he's big into
2013.
beer.
Oh yeah, and bourbon and cigars, which is I was like, man, this is the best place for you.
Yeah.
So he's going to a car show. He said he might pop in, but
That smells
he's got
delicious.
a full case of 2013 Bourbon County Stout in his cellar, just sitting there.
2013? Nice.
So he's moving to Atlanta. I think Fat Boy just moved there, right?
Yeah, he did.
So
All right, fellas, what we got here? We have a Brother Darkness from Weather Souls Brewery. Big shout out to Marcus Weather Souls.
Shout out to Marcus.
16.7 ABV, bottle 94 of 96 bottles. This is a Imperial Stout, small batch series with bananas. Here we
Cheers.
go.
Do you already
Cheers,
taste
sir.
without cheering, brother?
Yeah,
What's
sorry.
wrong with you?
I heard bananas. I had to go for it.
Great stout.
Great stout.
Is my taste buds been in them? 'Cause I don't taste that much bananas.
I don't think
I was gonna say-
the bananas is not, it's
we're-
there, but not.
We're having a
in your
carbonation
face.
issue today,
But it's a stout though.
but I think 2 back-to-back beers that are just flat.
Need a pinch of carbon. The base in it is great. The mouthfeel is great. I like if you say the word bananas, I want to feel bananas. I taste bananas, but I don't feel
Did you
banana.
try their coconut?
The coconut was killer.
You know why it was killer?
What's that?
Because you fucking feel and taste the coconut.
Yes.
I want that same
the
with this.
mouthfeel with this.
Bananas are interesting. I'd say if you had any of the Prairie Dog barrels this year,
No, sir.
the banana ones were fire. I think it's
Whoa,
because
the chocolate kicking in though.
it's good.
Yeah.
Bananas
So yo,
faint.
this is what's up.
It's probably dried bananas.
Still pretty damn good beer.
It's solid.
Carbonation need to be up just a pinch.
I think if it was a little more carbonated, I think the banana might come
But
through
also,
Pop
this-
a little bit.
I will say, when they make the small batch, there's no such thing as aging it. Drink it. This bottle is probably 4 months old. Even though 4 months is not a long time,
not too long for a stout.
there's nowhere. That's still young. But I will say, Weather Souls make their beers to drink fresh.
I'll say this: beer is very young, like the industry.
Still a dope ass beer.
Speaking on the aging, like don't age anything.
No.
No. We tested that.
Yeah,
We've done 3 prairie only shares where we did like 13 different different beers, and the one that always won those shares was a fresh one
The fresh one, flavor-wise.
because they don't hold up, and it's like
Especially when you
okay,
add adjuncts to it. You don't know how the adjuncts.
yeah, and that's those.
And
It's
and
bomb.
the
It's
thing
like
is,
5
man,
adjuncts,
These
4
time of
adjuncts.
days, man, the anatomy of a beer has changed. Back in the day, the only thing you could think about, I'm going to age this, make it better. No. I'm going to sit this in. No. It's only a few prestigious breweries out there that you have no choice but to age.
And there's some situations where we'll be like, that's hot.
That's hot.
Sit on
But
it.
still, it's hot, but no more than 6 months.
I say 2 things. In my short, you guys will have way more experience in beer than I do, so I'll always lean towards you. But tell me if I'm wrong. This is what I'm thinking in my head. Since I've been in the craft beer scene for the last 2 years ish, there's a lot more movement towards adjuncts and sweetness to it.
Yes.
So with that being said, that is not gonna hold up
No.
in the fridge or in your closet. But if you have a stout,
Hopefully the fridge.
if you have a stout that's just barrel aged or high ABV with no adjuncts, yeah, age that because it's just the stout.
There's no reason to.
Yeah.
It's
don't
just
think so?
gonna so now
Like
like
80%
Bourbon County is now pasteurized. So honestly,
That's the
once you
key
get
word.
it, it's basically aged already.
It's already-
Pasteurization is the process of
'Cause
aging.
When you look at these barrel-aged beers, they already aged them in the barrel from 3 months to up to 2
They've
years.
done that for you.
They did that for you.
Yeah.
So back in the day when you hear the word age, yes. But now, with adjuncts, hell not on edge.
I think people confuse. They're like, okay, I can sit on a wine. It's going to be better with time. No, it's different. It's not.
It's not. It's
Sours are the exception.
exactly. It's not the same way. It's not the same way it used to be back in the day. Even though it's a barrel age, can you sit on it because you just don't have time
To drink it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to drink a 16% beer by yourself? No. So do you want to wait till your birthday, maybe 3 months? Okay, that's fine. But theoretically, you're not aging it. You just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't purposely age a beer no more, unless
And I will
it's
say
certain
this.
beers, brewery,
Yeah.
Denver.
World Works, Greeley,
No, not
Epic?
Railworks. Not Railworks. Avery.
Epic,
Yep.
Avery.
Avery, that's it.
Avery. Sit there in the closet. Come back 30 years later.
I don't know, 30 years. But
Facts.
It won't last that long. I mean, like, just
He's
as a,
joking.
as
There's
a
a figure
drinking.
speed.
No, no,
Yeah,
no. I mean,
yeah.
like drinking. Like,
5, 6 years. Yes.
well, I will say this. No, that's not the oldest beer book. I remember one of the first Dallas Beer Squad bottle share we ever had, where Fat Boys, he didn't even know what craft beer was. Remember when he came? He had some of the best beers that day. Like, that was one of those days where I went home and passed out on the couch.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
we had some guy brought, I can't even remember the person, it was someone's friend. He brought a 2003 Avery Czar.
Yep.
He got it from the cellar sale, and we drank it, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The oldest beer I've ever had, when I had it, was actually almost as old as I was. It was a
my Dom is
1990.
only 18 years old.
Facts.
It was a 1994 triple bock from Sam
Were you
Adams.
born in 94?
90. But no, not that young.
But at the end of the day, don't age.
Yeah, just drink
I
it.
mean, if you just drink them.
It takes a lot of. There's a mentality when you first get into like the collection of it,
Yeah.
and you're like, I need this, and then you just have like 300 bottles, and you're like, you have no choice but to age them,
Yeah.
unless you're just getting drunk every day.
Well, you know what? I wish I had that mentality because when I got into beer, like it happened pretty quickly. When I got into the podcast, met the people, jumped into. I love the community so much. I jumped into beer world, but I never bought into. I need to buy a beer and try a beer right away. I never bought into that. I don't care what special releasing you're having. If I can't make it, I'm not gonna cry about it.
Yeah.
And then meeting you guys, I always knew eventually that beer is gonna come around,
Yes.
and I'll see it,
Yeah.
and I get to try it
Get to try it.
eventually.
Yeah,
I don't need to
eventually.
go run out and get it, you know. So I've never been that type to go buy stuff like that. I buy beers of people, my friends, stuff, and I get it, you know. Like if you start making beer, I'll buy your beer when you drop it because you're my boy. Finrear, I bought a 4-pack. I bought a 4-pack of that, you know. So I drink my friend stuff.
Just get it, drink it fresh, man. Really, especially anything that apple adjuncts in it, man. Drink that, enjoy the cinnamon, enjoy the coffee or whatever's in it. And if you drink it fresh and it's, like I say, a little hot, a little young,
Sit on the month.
sit on it until what works for your taste buds.
Yeah.
It's no time frame. Like, I don't like fresh cinnamon beer. My boy Big Mike, he like his right out the bottle, fresh. I would sit on my cinnamon beer to let it die down, and people hate dead cinnamon. I don't. So it's just whatever you're liking it. But if you get a beer in this barrel age, let's just take the word aging out of it. Just say you're saving it, because you don't need to age a beer
Anything.
that's already been aged.
Yeah. I will say this, like all we're talking, it's like education. Like you have to figure out what your timelines are.
Exactly.
So
That's a
like
good
sometimes
point.
you get
Exactly.
even when you get IPAs, like some breweries got to make money, and so sometimes they're just throwing it in a can. And you got to sell it, and it's super green, and you're like,
Super green.
you got to know. Maybe you like the green, maybe you don't. If you don't, well, okay, don't drink it.
Don't drink
Like just sit on it for a month, because obviously if you wait a month, it's probably gone when you go back. To go buy it.
And once again, know your breweries. You can get a fresh other half and sit on it a month. It'll probably be the best beer ever.
Not Trillium, Monkish. Apparently, I've been told. I still haven't. Once I,
You can actually sit on monkeys too.
I was told that Monkish, they actually age, like they sit on it before they ever release it. So that's why I want to get it right away. It's dope. I wouldn't. I don't ever get it fresh. I don't know.
It's some truth to that, but then no, monkeys drop some green shit.
I was gonna
all
say.
day
I was gonna
long.
say it doesn't make sense to me why anyone would do that.
We just get it from California late.
It's it's true. Of the big like powerhouse haze breweries,
I don't think none of them would sit on this stuff.
I think Treehouse holds up the best. I've had some 6-month-old Treehouse and it's still okay.
I beg to differ on that one.
What do you
I
think?
know. I hope it holds up because I got a bunch of treehouse that's about 5 months old in my fridge right now.
It's not bad.
Me personally, my takes, I do not like aged treehouse.
What do you like?
If it's going to be aged by choice, I mean, because I just didn't have time, other half, monkish, and tire hands. Those are the I mean, you want
Tired
all,
Hands?
You want all of them.
What's Tired Hands pumping out?
Shoot, man, they been killing them juices, man.
I'm not a huge fan of Tired Hands. I don't know why.
Well, hey, my
Not every
girl
beer's
Hobby
for
Floppy,
Yeah.
yeah, she hooks me up with that, man.
Oh,
Why can't she send me some beers, bro?
I know.
Good shout out. What's up, Hobby?
What's up,
Hobby?
Hoppy.
So she hooks it up with the treehouse, man. The tired hands.
I'm putting this out there. I keep putting this out there in the world. You guys want me to try beer? I do a beer weekend update every Thursday. Send your beers out to me anywhere in the United States.
There you
Send
go.
them to me.
I give him
I'll
beers
try.
and he doesn't even drink them. So I'm just kidding.
He's aging, though.
I did get. That's why I started drinking because I got called out on that one with
Oh,
Finger.
really? Yeah.
I didn't get called out. It was suggested to me. It's like, oh, you had a badass new stout. Why didn't you drink it and tell us about it? I was like, good fucking point.
Yeah.
Good fucking
I
point.
gave it. You got a can.
Yeah, I got a can, but I had it in the promo video, but I never
Yeah.
touched it and drank
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So I was like, so now every episode for Beer Week and Update moving forward is gonna have a can of the week
Yeah.
Nice.
there and featuring it. So we're gonna, me and my quote unquote #1 producer that fucking dropped the ball last week or a few weeks ago now.
Shout out to Celestial, by the way.
Yeah, I gotta go
We're
by
gonna
that
drink
today.
beers.
Shout out to everyone at GABF. I wish I was there.
I know, right?
Should I go to that festival?
Yes.
It's an experience you need to go through.
Yes, you gotta experience it. You gotta go in.
I can give you all the ins and outs. Like for me, ideal timeline to go is like Wednesday and then leave Saturday. Like
Okay.
don't stay longer than that because by the time you hit Saturday, you're dead.
You're done.
Your body just doesn't want
Done.
anything.
You're done. But you gotta do it.
The elevation messes you up.
The shit showism. It's, if you don't have anxiety, you will have anxiety because you walk in, you see when the Panther say 3,000 brewers,
It's a lot.
it's 3,010 brewers.
Do they let you record while you're there?
I think
Yes,
so.
yes,
Yeah.
because I did a couple podcasts in there, and
Because I'll bring
You
my
just
stuff.
can't give out stickers or cards.
you
I
look
can't
at
give
the,
out my card.
I don't
you
think
look
so.
at the pamphlet, and then you see all the people, and then you look at your watch, and you say, how the fuck am I supposed to do all this in 3 hours? You be like, fuck you, Great American Beer Fest.
is
And then
the,
you gotta go back the next day.
Uncut version.
It's impossible to get a sample from every brewery in there. And it's like the anxiety kicks
But
in.
it's one of those festivals.
But you gotta go.
They give you 1 ounce. Like they give you 1 ounce. They're not like we go to festivals here and like you get the full cup and they're like, oh sorry, because they're trying to get rid of the
Yeah.
keg. No, it's a 1 ounce because there's so much beer.
Yeah.
I remember when I first went, I checked into 90 beers in 2 days. 90, like on Untappd.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. You see people walking like zombies,
it's bad,
like out of at the end.
Yeah.
And I mean, you hear stories where people fall on their face and break their teeth and stuff.
Yeah,
like it's a lot. It's a fun experience. You
I
gotta.
don't know. I just like art festivals. I don't know. I've never been.
I like it because there's no cards. It's unlimited.
Yeah, you would enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun.
And truthfully,
The events outside are honestly the biggest thing.
it's some of the best festivals.
I'll go if you guys go next time.
I'll be there next year.
And even if you once you go inside once, you still going back the next year because the city is crazy.
Yeah.
All the bars around got special releases.
I've been in Denver.
Everything is
No,
is
that's a good
packed.
week to go though.
That week though.
Yeah.
So you can go there and don't almost go to the fest. Stand outside the fest. There's
Yeah, you don't have to go to the festival.
bars, releasing bottles, cans. It's 1,000 people in this bar, 1,000 people in this bar, and another 10,000 inside. It's everything is packed, man.
Him and Fat Boy were there the last time I went. I haven't been since then.
Yeah.
I went 2 years ago.
I went the year after that, but I didn't go in.
Oh, so you went last year?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't been in 2 years.
I need to go to Fresh Fest next year. I need to go to JBF.
I was
Oh,
gonna.
Wake Fest, Miami. Gotta go.
I heard that's
Fest.
dope.
Yeah.
I haven't been to that.
Facts.
That's in January, isn't it?
Yeah.
February?
February.
Tickets go on sale in December.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of festivals, CBC is actually in San Antonio this year, so put that on y'all's radar.
What is that?
Craft Brewers Conference. It's a big deal for like the brewery community. And it being in San Antonio is mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling because it's not in Dallas or Austin, but it's a big win for them.
San Antonio's bomb. I love.
I grew up in San Antonio. There's not really much to do there,
Not
but
much to do, but
I love San Antonio.
but they get festivals easily.
You know why?
Them in Austin.
they have a lot of infrastructure that's unused. That's
Fuck
why they get
Austin.
the Final Four all the time.
Fuck Austin, bro. I skip Austin every year, man.
I'm not a huge fan of Austin.
I'm not-
I think Austin's overrated.
Fuck Austin, bro. I love San Antonio.
I love to eat in Austin.
I love to eat in San Antonio.
So yeah.
San Antonio is my favorite city. No, in Texas, my favorite place is in Texas.
Yeah.
When I first moved here, I fell in love with Houston. The reason why I fell in love with Houston is because that was the only place in Texas that had Caribbean vibes, music, and food. You know.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But I
like-
tell you what.
And then San Antonio is my second favorite. Now I love Dallas more because Dallas has grown to be more cultured over the last 12 years I've been here.
I would say my favorite thing about San Antonio was the Tex-Mex there. The breakfast tacos are another planet. Versus here, you don't get that in Dallas.
Now,
I don't know why.
And I know we give much love to Texas. A quick sidebar. A lot of people go shit on it. Oklahoma City.
Nothing wrong with Oklahoma City.
No, fuck Oklahoma City. But
that
Oklahoma
wrong?
City is what's up to go visit.
Well, they got bomb ass beers
They
up there.
got some bomb ass beer.
Maybe
they
for
got-
like
they-
2
they-
days.
A day.
Yes.
A day. No, you
Nah,
can
nah,
stay one
you
day.
you
You get there Friday night, you hang out there Saturday, and then you leave Sunday morning.
fact. Because the food is going to keep it there just like the beer.
I did.
So-
I went to a place called Chicken Beer, which was pretty good. He's raining on
So-
Raining Terror.
My boy
Is that- I don't even know how
Don
to use
brought
that
this the brewery chocolate rain, not sprinkle rain, but REIGN. We got a double barrel aged imperial stout with cocoa nibs and vanilla beans.
So basically,
Damn,
it's chocolate,
clocking in at
21%.
21% premium gas ABV.
So it's basically
I want to try that beer with this cigar.
yes.
Swallow it, baby.
Hold on, wait. Hold on one second. I'm going to get my little match. So I'm going to pop this new cigar.
I met him at Strange Ways randomly from Instagram.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yo, this is good, bro. You want to try it?
I have one. I'm on this one still. I want to finish this first, and I'm still on the banana beer. But he pulled me aside. He's like, "Hey, is this you?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then like 3 minutes later, he's with us at our table. We're all talking, and he's like introducing himself. And then like, I don't know how we linked up. Did I get your number? It was weird. It was like
It was some gay shit.
it was
some
very
weird.
yeah.
If one of us was gay, we would have hit each other.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name? What's your name? I'm like, damn, that sounds.
It was weird.
You want my number? You want
That's,
my number?
that's a weird thing with
It was a
people.
bromance for
It
sure.
was a weird.
That's a weird
I'm mad because they ain't here.
Yeah, I know. Jerry, thanks
Jerry,
for
where you at?
canceling again.
We're cutting back in. Jerry, where you at?
Where you at, Jerry?
You missing this bomb ass cigar, Jerry.
Yep.
And I was
Jerry.
about to open up to you with my secrets,
I know.
Jerry.
Lunch.
Where you at, Jerry?
Lunch is probably over. You better be here.
Hey, boo to you,
Text
Jerry.
him, tell him we're
Yeah,
still
text
here.
him. Tell him we're here.
I'm texting you right now, Jerry.
Tell them we'll be here till 4. Tell 'em
Ooh,
to
this
come.
chocolate stout this is the world right now. Here, try that, bro.
I'll get it.
Try that, bro.
I'll get it.
Try it.
Oh my god. Damn.
Try it, bro. I'm telling you.
Jay, where are you?
I need a big cup of water.
Happy face, heart, heart, heart. Happy face.
Yo, this cigar is everything right now, bro. This
Yep.
podcast is everything.
Back to
Right
the
now.
beer. So, yo, we got the brewery. They got this new beer out, straight out of Chicago.
Chicago.
Nah, just playing with you. I know I'm just joking with you. Yo, Anaheim, baby, stand up. West Coast. The brewery, baby. It's called Chocolate Ranch. REIGN. We got a barrel-aged imperial stout with cocoa nibs and vanilla beans. Yo, we clocking this baby in at what? 21.0 ABV. Yo, this is premium gasoline, baby. So, yo, straight from Dom, Secret Brewery Society, no barcode, baby. That means it's exclusive.
Thank you, Don, for bringing it. This is, cheers, brother. This is going to be phenomenal.
Yes, sir. Let's see what we got.
Cheers.
God damn it, this
Yeah,
is
that's
good.
good.
Oh, my God.
I know we trip on brewery now since we bougie, but yo, that's good. Real talk.
I don't know about bougie, but this is delicious.
This is-
Hit that cigar and then try that beer again.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the best brewer I've had about 2 years.
My god, that's good.
That's a good cigar and that's a good beer, and it goes hand in fucking
I'm
hand,
gonna
bro.
be fucked
Go
up.
hand in fucking hand. Shout out to Cigar Arts again. That
Yo.
cigar recommendation is phenomenal. Picture right here of what the cigar looks
Yo,
like.
Cigar Arts got the dope exclusive chocolate flavored something, something, something cigar. They got the dope beer. Yo, they got ladies up in here, yo.
Yeah.
And they steady walking,
This
yo.
Bishop Bars, baby.
I wish we could reverse the camera for you guys to see what we can see.
I know. No, man, this is the spot, baby. This is the spot.
So, yo, Cigar Arts, what's up, baby? This is good. This is good. I
Saturday
think they got
afternoon.
another case
Jeez.
back there, man.
They do got a few cases back there, man.
Damn, Don, this is good, brother.
This is shout out for bringing it up, man. This is delicious.
This 2019. This is
This
new,
year,
new?
yeah. It's one of those ones that they did like, we can only buy 2 of them. Because it's double barrel, super limited.
The reason why I like this because, you know, man, when you have so many different brewery beers, they start tasting the same.
Yeah.
You think so? I don't drink them as much.
Dude,
We've-
if you,
we've
if,
That's
No,
a
you
lot
only
of
drink
them.
brewery with you and with you two and Rick. It's the only time I drink brewery.
Rick's the king, man.
but I will say
yeah.
this one is a whole. It's like a totally different base batch. The barrel. Prime example. You don't need to age this.
Yeah.
Now it's a pinch hot, but it's drinkable hot.
Hey!
Yo,
Oh, hold on,
here we
hold
go,
on.
here
Time
we
out,
go,
time
here
out.
we
We
go,
got
here
to
we
get
go.
another mic, another
Here we
seat.
go,
Let's go.
here we
Hold
Speaking
on.
of sexy,
Hold on.
Y'all-
That's that exclusive whiskey, baby. Exclusive. All right, guys. So we have one of the special guests that popped up finally.
I know.
Tony, the mechanic, the best mechanic in Dallas, moving to Atlanta.
Facts.
You moving to Atlanta or are you moving to like Savannah or something?
It's like 2 hours south of Atlanta.
Okay.
It's
We'll just say
Americus, Georgia.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
Atlanta.
America's.
Yeah.
So welcome to the podcast, Tony.
Thanks.
So you brought this bomb ass whiskey and some bomb ass beers,
Yeah.
and thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
So what you smoking, Tom?
LFD.
LFD. Another creation from what? Cigar Arts.
You probably brought that from home.
Did you bring that from home? Or you bought it here?
No, I got it here.
Yeah. Nice. So have you been to Cigars before?
I've been here once.
Once? What do you think about it?
I like it. It's a cool place.
One of my
Definitely
favorite
chill.
cigar places in Texas.
Yeah, it's close to my house, so it works out.
Yeah, why don't you come out here more often? Well, not anymore. You're
Because I'm
leaving.
always in the shop.
Always working. That's a bomb ass beer right there.
Yes, I destroy it on the pour.
That's all
I
right.
know, you almost poured it over the table.
So, what got you? How did you meet Dom?
It was actually a car event, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That community.
They had a car show up at Community. My now wife was in it. I was dating her at the time, and we just
Wait,
started.
okay, yeah. I was like, my now wife? Like, I'm so
Yeah.
confused. I'm an idiot. I've also been drinking too. Sorry.
That's all right.
So you're hanging out with your wife.
Yeah, we actually met through the car scene and all that. She had the same car as me. So I flew down. We were long distance dating. I flew down and went to this car show and met him. We started BSing about beers, and he gave me, it was was a Russian Imperial Stout.
It was Legion before it came out.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those like, hey, I got you something for you. Something that's not on, but you need to try it.
Remind me of Legion after this conversation. I want to jump on that.
Let's do it.
And it just kind of escalated from there. We just talked about beer and stuff. I'd bring stuff down from St. Louis, like Perennial and Second Shift and whatnot.
Nice.
That's it. And I moved down here.
Now you moving away. Why are you moving?
My wife got a job making 70% more, so
Shit, that's right.
I said just 70, man, but that's
I'm
congratulations.
retired now.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
So that's
Oh, welcome to the podcast, man.
So he actually hooked it up. When I park my car in my lot, there's like two poles that are in my parking spot, and sometimes I'll scrape it, and so I fucked my jacked up my bumper part, and then it fell off in the car wash, and so he hooked it up. And like, I got the new piece. He painted it and put it back on.
Nice.
So he
I
definitely
do
knows.
like auto body and restoration. So.
Yeah. He's got. I always go over there. It's like I wouldn't say a graveyard, but he's got some old cars he's working on, a bike he's working on. So there's some cool stuff over
They're
there.
all in queue.
So if I want to buy a nice classic car, I need to hit you up.
Sure.
When is your move date?
End of the month, actually.
Oh, damn.
But we'll be back every
Okay.
3 weeks for a week. It's a temporary move. It's like 2 years max. We're supposed to be down there, and then they're gonna make a facility somewhere else, more centralized, or possibly back here.
Cool.
And
You
you-
work on fiberglass much?
Yeah, I can.
Hey. I need my jet ski loafed at.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
What'd you do?
It's just time to switch up.
Oh,
It still look brand new.
yo, let the man live.
I was gonna say
Exactly. Hey.
something happened because I know the back says
You're asking about
grass,
fiberglass,
ass, or
Yeah, on the back of my jet ski, I got gas or ass, no free rides.
There's no free rides.
There ain't no free rides, man. Jet ski gas.
that's why when I get on there, I'm just.
Matter of fact, that lake life was up.
You used to do those videos. You haven't been in a while.
Yeah, man.
Because you would do the videos and be like, yeah, and like it would just take off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out there next week. I gotta get on because I don't winterize my jet ski. I'm that dude that be on the lake when it's cold as shit because I'm too cheap to winterize it.
Oh yeah.
If you run it at least once a month, you don't have to winterize it.
Use that. They have that fuel stabilizer too.
Yeah, I
still
did.
don't trust it.
Yeah, exactly. My neighbor used. I'm like, dude, I don't want my shit smoking like that. Then you got to do all this. I'm like, you know what? I just freeze for about 30 minutes.
I didn't realize you like jet skis, bro.
Dude, I'm a water cat, man. Biloxi, Mississippi, man. I'm from the third coast. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Does Mississippi touch a coast?
Mississippi is considered third coast. West coast, East coast, third
Is
coast.
there a coast? It's not even on the coast, right?
Exactly.
What? The Gulf of Mexico?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the coast, man.
The dirtiest coast.
See,
Yeah.
That's some up north cats.
South
They don't,
coast.
they don't understand about Florida, Louisiana, and South Texas. That's the third
No,
coast.
Alabama actually has nice beaches.
You know what? We never incorporated Alabama into the third coast.
It's not enough black people, that's why.
No.
What?
No, the Gulf Coast, yeah. Mobile? Oh, hell yeah.
No.
That's why they left them. That's
So-
it. I've been all over. I've been up and down Alabama. One of the states I'll never go back.
What
Alabama?
part,
Everywhere.
though? Oh, everywhere.
Shout out to Big West, lives in Birmingham now.
I don't know how that happened.
He's
but
been his wife.
I've been
she's,
up
you know,
Birmingham. Also been down to.
He also retired.
Aubrey. Not Aubrey. What's the other college? You got Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama, Birmingham, UAB.
Auburn.
Auburn.
Went down to Auburn.
Okay.
A bunch of rednecks out there.
They eat
Bunch
good,
of
though.
good
That's
old
about
boys.
it.
I got out there and I was like, I'm never coming back.
I do want to go to Mississippi with you. That'd be fun.
Dude.
I go to Mississippi, but there ain't nothing out there. in
Eat some
Mississippi.
catfish.
But like I say, man, I'm from the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. It's a totally different style. Like it's basically Florida in Mississippi. I mean, white beaches. I didn't say the water was blue, but it's Gulf. White beaches. Hey, scrimps all day long. So we don't have shrimp. Shrimp about that big. Scrimps, they about that big.
With the heads, and you suck them.
You know what? Yeah, we suck head down there, man.
I like
All
that.
right, I don't know. I don't like where this conversation's
It's
going.
not something you want to admit to.
Yeah, let's go back to Tony, man. I like that.
So you don't suck head?
I love
No
shrimp
type
head.
of crawfish, no shrimp, no nothing?
Yeah.
I hate
seafood,
crawfish,
yes.
though.
Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, you
I'm talking
perverted.
about seafood.
Pervert.
No head. I don't suck no head.
But no, I want to jump on the fact of go to my boys, OGs, man, the community. I have not tried the Legion. So what's the thought? Have anyone?
The Jameson?
Yes, the Jameson.
It's okay. I like it. I like it. That's the one that between Dom's 14% and the Legion 12%. That got me fucked up at Observer Fest.
Okay.
I'd say this.
Have you had it both cans in on draft?
I had it on
Just
draft.
draft.
I haven't had candy yet.
Okay.
draft.
Well, I'm sure it had to be excellent.
Have you
on
had
draft.
Jameson?
It's been a while. The liquor, yes.
Jameson's like good liquor, like good bourbon, good whiskey. Jameson. So like when you're using,
I
like,
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it like that.
it's
I'm
not.
kinda there
It's
with
it's
you.
it's
I wouldn't do that.
It's like Beam Jack and then Jameson. And like
Yeah.
Knob
Up?
Creek and
Up?
just a little.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
like
not
next
just to it. I don't put them at the,
like-
at the
it's
bottom
like
of the table.
mid-tier.
I was like,
Jameson's not
like
very
I put
good.
Bird Dog here.
Old Crow.
Yeah,
Dude, I had some bird dog this weekend.
that was delicious. Bird Dog is delicious, baby. Listen.
Dude, I was so skeptical about it.
Bird
man.
Dog is super cheap.
Yes.
They're not bad. Listen, but they're
I
at
had
the table.
I had the freaking
I like how you just put Jameson like, yo, this is good whiskey, bourbon.
What
This is
was
Jameson right at the
peach.
table, bro.
I had a peach whiskey.
That's delicious.
And it was not a gimmick liqueur. I'm like, I'm not drinking that. I'm not gonna drink this sweet bullshit. I was like, fuck
You know how much
bird
that? You know how
dog.
much,
Fuck
you know how much that is too? That's
It was like $18.
nah, you can get it for 14.
Have you had that peanut butter one?
I had the peanut
There's a
butter.
peanut butter one.
Oh damn, dude, I was impressed, man. I'm like, dude, I had some goddamn bird dog.
Clearly, none of my friends watch my podcast because for the last year I've been talking about Bird Dog. Because if you're on a budget and you want okay whiskey, you get the Bird.
No, I didn't say it was off the chain. I just
I just said
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't say off the chain either.
If you're on a budget, go get you a 40.
That's if you're broke. It's different.
budget and broke. Ice water,
Some
please.
Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah.
Ice water, please.
I do have White Claws in the fridge.
I love Truly, man. I love the hard seltzers, bro.
Oh.
But no, Bird Dog. They got that single batch Bird Dog, which is only $20. They sell it for 24, but you can find it around here in DFW for $20.
Yes, sir.
Damn, we got another guy here.
You have another mic?
Yeah, come on through. Back to another cut. We have another special guest, Rodrigo from Three Nations.
What?
What's going on? I told you guys in the intro we're gonna have special guests come through.
Facts.
Yeah, we got people coming up. But this time Rodrigo didn't bring any Three Nation beers. That's okay though.
Man, the mayor of Carrollton.
Yeah, the mayor of Carrollton.
Mayor of Carrollton.
Very-
What?
Yeah, I need to I need to clean my ears better when I talk
What?
to Tom on the phone. Maybe he needs to speak up.
Yeah, for
Yeah, he
Jack.
couldn't hear me.
Exactly.
Welcome to the show, bro.
Hey,
Welcome.
cheers! Thank you for having me.
All right,
This
all right,
is an
all right.
awesome surprise.
Yeah, this brewery beer is delicious.
Nice. Damn, I see you dripping out of a 17%
Look at
glass.
this. Look at
Wow.
this.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's an awesome
That
glass.
is a nice
dope
glass right
Merch
here.
goes far,
What's the
brother.
website?
www.17%drip.com or Instagram at what?
Did you have to change the
17% drip. Yes. That's what big ballers do, man. We buy all the domains. This is what it is.
17% drop beer.
Got them from 12 to 20.
Well,
So
you know what?
make your mind.
20 is coming, but we're going to stick with 17 for about another 2 years. Did you know they got the new 17% drip hoodies just came out?
Well, we're gonna need them in a month, hopefully.
Man, Egyptian cotton around the rim.
I do want the shirt company you use.
The shirt company, that's the cool place. That, we do go out of Zimbabwe.
Because the shirts you use, like, they're fat boy proof.
Exactly.
They feel good. Yeah.
They was actually catered to anybody over 195
They make you
pounds.
look 20 pounds less.
That's the point.
And if
man.
you had noticed, he's lost 30 pounds in the last
Well, see,
2 months.
He was on that crack diet. He
Yeah.
was doing crack and
it,
peanut
it
butter.
wasn't crack diet. It was only on Fridays. That's all it was.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Rodrigo knows he's lost about 30 pounds too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Nice.
dude, that's the first I've been under 190 in like
Nice.
2 years.
Yo, nice shirt.
It's a
man.
I wish I was
movie.
190.
Jesus.
You like my tulips,
The
dude?
tulips, yo, tulips are rocking.
Oh, I thought that was raspberries.
No,
Over here.
tulips.
I thought they were raspberries
man.
too.
Tulips.
God.
Shit, gotta give me a tulip. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Bless you. So, Three Nations moving to the new facility. We're super excited about that.
Yep, we're getting it going. There's a lot going on, but we're really excited. I actually saw our small batch system yesterday, and it's awesome. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but next time you come check out the brewery when it's open, we'll be open to the public on the 19th.
Mark that, yeah.
Mark that on your calendar.
Nice.
But when you see that, that small batch system, the coolest thing you ever see.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there getting fucked up. But then also, talking about plugs, Dom, you've never plugged your podcast. What's up with that?
Oh, yeah, the Dirty Dozen podcast.
So are you doing it, right? So,
Yeah, we still do it. We do it every week. We probably record every Tuesday, drop every Tuesday, Wednesday. Just fantasy football, talking some guys I've known since some since since first grade, some since middle school, high school. We've been get random guests, so obviously we'll have Victor. We want to hear the nonsense about the Giants. We want to hear some stuff like
The
that.
greatest franchise of all time.
But no, yeah, it's just no nonsense. We actually got hit up about doing some promotions, and I was like, nah, we're just trying to have fun. So
I say do it. Take the money.
yeah, but I'm waiting for the big dollars.
Big checks.
So.
I feel you. ESPN.
I mean, the Constellation wants to offer $500. I'll take it.
I'll take $5 for Constellation. This is facts.
Yeah, ESPN, Fox.
Yeah,
I'll take $5. I'll take money from Fox.
What's his name? Matt Berry. Yeah, we get Matt Berry on.
Yeah, we can do that. We got connections.
But yeah, no, it's just fun. It's on. It should be on like Apple Podcast. It goes to everything. We anchored.
So link right there in
Relays
front of the
into
screen
everything.
right now. If you're listening on the audio version of this in the description to his podcast. Yeah, man. I was all the time you've been on the podcast and all the videos you've been on. You've never plugged your podcast, bro.
We started it in like June. That's when we were just like record. That's when we were doing like hour long. I try to do like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
now.
but
It's
I
too
mean, that's
much.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As many videos we've done together and
That's
as many
true.
things we've promoted together.
I try not to.
You never plugged your podcast.
I figure you.
Podcast. What podcast?
Is it his?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like podcasts.
I know.
Have you ever been on?
No, he's never invited us.
Not yet.
Have
I actually.
Yeah, it is.
Rodrigo, have you been on the podcast?
Rico, have you been on?
You know he's an
Yeah.
Eagles fan.
Tony, you been on his
Tony,
podcast?
have you been?
No, barely
Oh.
got an invite to this.
Yeah.
Wow, Dom. Thanks for the invite, man.
You're an Eagles fan.
I just realized we're a weird group of fans, and we're not in Dallas.
No, well,
Giants, Steelers, Eagles, Raiders. I don't even know if you're a
Hockey.
Rams fan. Yeah.
Hockey, let's go. I'm a Rays fan.
So he's a
Not
Blues
Rays,
fan. They
fucking,
just won the cup.
God, Lightning fan.
Congrats, I don't know. I don't follow hockey, I'm sorry.
It's all
But
right.
congrats to your team winning.
Yeah.
You
Blues
get
won
drunk
the
for that
cup.
night?
Huh?
You get drunk for that night?
Yeah. I actually threw up all over my back patio.
That's a fan right there.
Actually, that's
There
where
you
that
go.
beer came from, right? Didn't you go to? That's why you went to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Well, part of it, yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the games of the final, or I think the first or second game of the final series. We went up. Ended up. It was barely just Braxis Day.
Woo!
Side project. We were in line for that.
Dude.
Back. But yeah, so we went over to Side Project and waited in line and ended up getting that BBC.
Nice.
BBC.
BVC.
Oh.
BBC is something different that popped in my head. I thought he was married, but
Yeah,
to each
no,
their own. He
yeah.
is going to Atlanta, so I'm not going to judge. You know? I think Dave Chappelle had a very good quote about that. He's like, we're in Atlanta. A lot of gay people out there with their wives right now.
Nice. I'm excited, man.
Have you had it?
Let me
No.
see that.
Dang.
That's
And you
favorite.
wonder why I haven't invited you to a podcast.
Dude, I've been doing things,
But I've
man.
been promoting that for 2 weeks in a row. I didn't
Have
get
you
my
seen
podcast.
this?
Thank you. Now go up and rob.
I've been promoting that for 2 weeks, so you clearly don't follow my stuff. That's okay.
Y'all are too busy.
Damn. I just noticed something.
I was at Celesta for 3
Yeah,
days.
y'all can come help me move stuff if you guys want.
know, right?
I was like, you want, if you have time on your hands.
We started demo today. If y'all want to help that,
You had a what?
we started demolition today.
Oh,
All right.
For his brewery.
Yeah.
Introduce your beer, man.
So Fenrir, it's a collab with Celestial. It's a coffee stout with vanilla beans and cocoa nibs.
So the Speedway style.
So it's. I didn't realize it was gonna have coffee when it canned it. I was like, hey, there's coffee in it. I was like, tried it. I was like, ooh,
How
reminds me
did
of
you get Canada? You brewed it, right?
I actually was there for only until they weren't even at boil when I was there because I had to go to a wedding that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't stay for the brew day, but I saw them like cutting the vanilla beans and like throwing them in, and I didn't
You
know
saw
the
him
rest.
cutting it? You didn't help him cut it?
I wasn't there
hey,
but
man.
you just said you saw him cut the
on
brewery.
on social media.
He just owns the brewery, man.
No, but I had a wedding that day.
That what Gavin
in
does? He
Denton,
just
so I
sits there
had-
and watches
no.
everybody make you.
No,
Definitely.
Gavin's always doing something.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
more
How's
like
Gavin,
Gavin.
man?
I
Good,
know.
man.
Yo, big shout out to Gavin.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Gavin.
love
That's
love
the
you, man.
that's the original
We'll see you
OG
later.
of the Dallas Beer Squad.
The OG.
That cat been down with us since what? 2014.
Yeah.
Swallow it.
The
Facts.
original dirtbag of America.
Facts.
Wow.
Facts. The
It's a compliment. It's an endearing
Yeah.
compliment.
Facts. Only dirtbags drive old ass dirty avalanches. Facts.
Oh, he does have an Avalanche. That red one.
That's love.
I can say that because I drive the same truck.
Not anymore.
No, I still got it.
Oh, you
still
kept
got
it?
You traded in.
Yeah, big ballers keep everything.
I thought you. So you have like 3 cars now? You
I
still
have 4 cars. Who's counting?
That nasty BMW.
Who's counting?
Let
Who's
the man
counting?
live. Let the man live.
Who's counting?
I always knew he
Hey,
was
so what's the deal with it? Like, you know what the name means, right?
Fenrir.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah.
Yeah,
story
explain.
behind it.
Explain the name.
Yeah.
So, we were coming up with names, and I always wanted to, like, it's their brewery, so he was like, hey, you got any ideas? And I was like, you know, it kind of goes with, like, constellations, and they're kind of their theme. Fenrir is the Greek, in Greek mythology, he's the giant wolf. He's a wolf, he grows so big that they actually have to, like, chain him. And they chain him up, basically, and then when Ragnarok happens, he eats the sun, and, like, basically just destroys everything. So it kind of goes with this. He eats the sun, and it's a dark beer. It's a stout. So there you go. That's why it's so dark. But yeah, the wolf was obviously because of our brand. But
The wolf that eats the world.
Molly, shout out to Molly. She did this the design. I like it.
Yeah, I like the pink Stacey Adams. Those are dope.
Yeah.
I like how he caught that. You know, I know where his mind's at.
No, I mean, yo, like I said, yo, he's flamboyant. That's just what it is, man.
Just looking at it like it'd be a cool tattoo or something.
That's pretty cool.
Cigars?
Yes,
Alright,
but
let's
I'm
see.
getting over a cough because I have a child in daycare. So, I'm good.
Well,
That's understandable.
this little skinny one's good. If you want something light.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. We've been doing this for about 2 hours now, and I'm feeling a little nice.
That's great.
Yeah,
Let's try this. This is great.
yeah.
All right, while we pouring beer, we have a quick commercial break. This goes out to Dallas Beer Talk, also False Idol, also 3 Nation, also what? 17% drip. Yo,
And-
you got to also incorporate the Dallas Beer Score and preach so much humble love to the house people. Craft
No, Cigar Arts.
Cigar Arts. I was about to say Craft Arts because this is a dope place, man.
And
This is a
Retromotive.
really cool place.
Oh,
I've never been here
Retromotive,
before.
aka Retromotive, yes. So
Is
if
it
you need a-
Retromotive now?
No,
Is it Retro?
it's been retro mode.
I know, but your hashtag, your
Oh,
Insta.
it's still my
It's
Instagram,
Retromotive
it's
Texas.
Retromotive TX.
Okay.
So if you need custom artwork, flow masters, yo, if you even need a header, yo, there we go. We got you, brother.
And if you live in Carrollton area,
Or if you just want a
Hey,
friend to hug
yeah,
you.
come check it out. You can't miss it.
The
It's
Shed.
really
You
fun.
can't miss it. Yo,
Dude, we almost
that
finished. Did you
picture
see-
was
did you see
dope,
the picture?
man.
We're almost done.
man.
we talked about last night.
I sit there and said, yo, that's fucking badass. Yo, I'm gonna be on the roof. I'll tell you right now. I saw the little ladder to go
Yo,
up
can we be on the roof? Can we do a chug on the roof?
Not legal?
It's pretty high. It's a good like 40 feet. I mean,
I mean, can we do it though? I don't
I
mind
don't
climbing.
think so.
No. We'll
Maybe
just.
It's like a shed.
Yeah, on the edge, baby.
You'll fall off.
He can't do it because he's part owner. So once he leave, we'll just get on top of it,
He can't
take the
verbally
picture.
condone it.
Yeah.
That's fair. You're right. You're right. You won't know what happened.
He
You can
can't
see
be in the
video.
picture.
So when it happens,
He can take the picture, but he just can't be there. A little bit to the left.
you know someone's gonna do it.
Dude, that thing was.
Ray.
Hey, we all be at the.
Yo, we get a drone shot.
Y'all driven by it? Did you
Yeah,
see that?
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
bro.
Yo, we were literally talking about it last night.
You can't miss it on 35.
Dude, it's awesome. Yeah, it'll be good, man. We're excited.
Super excited about the spot. I love Joe's spot.
Actually, I saw someone. There was a big article about it.
Yeah,
think from the Observer?
Observer?
Yeah.
Well, we won Best Local Brewery 2019.
Okay.
Dallas Observer.
Dope.
Congrats on that.
And shout out to Dallas
We're very
Observer. I
proud.
really,
Dallas
they
Observer,
have
love
pretty
you
good
guys.
content. I actually
Great
am
content.
interested with what they post.
They still throw a great party, though, too.
Yeah.
That
good.
Rock Fest is my favorite festival.
That is a shit show, but
That is my favorite festival.
Cheers, man. It's good, man. That's
You
what's
know
cool.
why that's my favorite festival? Because it's a relaxed environment for all my friends who are in the craft beer scene.
False Idol, Celestial.
No, don't get me wrong. I love Big Texas Beer
There's
Fest.
nothing wrong with it, but this one's more relaxed. Everybody's more down to earth. The consumer's down to earth, relaxing.
I just like the venue, to be honest. Like, I think
It's at night too.
It was it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always.
I love that. It's always
I mean,
a good time.
We've always been.
I do
yeah.
have a question. Did y'all see anybody out there with custom glassware?
No.
Could you repeat that again? Did you see
I said
anybody
no.
at the Absorbery Fest with custom glassware?
I observed first. I saw no one custom.
No.
Exactly.
You got $450?
I got that in the ashtray.
Well, you can get a booth next time.
For some odd reason, they said they had enough vendors
Well, just let me know.
with custom glassware.
But I will say that I gave them. Let's probably cut this out. I gave them like 5 of the city ones, and I was like, make sure they go out, and they gave them all to Colin.
We gave him Colin.
Colin won them, but he got all of them, and I was like, why did they give all of them to one person? I was like, they're supposed to be spread out. And I was happy he got it. He posted it and everything, but still, like, shit.
Man, my thing about this is, well, I got a little butthurt because they approved everybody else to be media, but they didn't approve me to be media. Yet, all the staff knew me. The whole staff.
Yeah, because you just walked in.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows who you are, bro. Like,
But they didn't approve me. The lady who runs the media thing, she saw me. She's like, "What up, Dallas Real Talk?" I'm like, "All right, you know I didn't get approved for media." And I was like, I got a little butthurt. I'm not keeping this in the video, but I was butthurt.
Well, you were butthurt
Man.
about Big Texas, too.
I was, but that was different. I was just getting a bitch about that. I'll be honest. I was definitely getting a bitch about Big Texas Beer Fest. But Observer Fest is because Big Texas Beer Fest, they have a standard. Fine.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the standard, but they let it.
5,000?
3,000 followers, whatever numbers they have for like downloads and stuff. But that's their general standards, and you got to meet that. Fine. Observer, like they knew me, and they know I'm gonna cover the event anyway, but they didn't accept me as media. But they accepted other people as media. That I knew too, that knew me too, that was on the show anyway.
But did you pay?
Huh?
Did you pay to go there? Yeah. then
Because I
quit
have,
crying.
I have a friend who. No, but I got friends though.
Yeah.
I got friends
I
who
was
let
out
me
of
in.
town that weekend.
Yeah, I got a friend who let me
Yeah.
in.
I let a couple people in.
I tried to do it the legit way. They're like, we have a vendor. I said, a vendor? Yes,
For
we
glass?
have. I said, you have a vendor. You have a possibility up to 3,000 people. You have a vendor.
Oh, maybe they thought you were trying to sell them glasses.
No, I explained it to them because I thought they thought I'm like, ma'am, I'm not trying to. I know you got that covered.
dude, what's the ABV on this?
13. No, 11.
Yeah, I
That
love
is
it.
not during like 11.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, this is why I'm feeling a little nice. We just drank that 21%. All the beers we drank.
That was
all-
delicious, by the way.
We had the
I just had a
blonde,
sip, and that was
the
really good.
IPA, so it went from like 5 to 8 to 21 to 11.
And we still got whiskey.
What was the? And that was 15
Yeah, that was
We
15.
still have BBC and
plus these
beers.
cigars.
Yeah, I am getting high from this big ass cigar here. This is my second cigar back to back.
There's that
I usually have
cigar
one a day.
cigar poop over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Where is the shop?
It's off of Westmoreland.
Really?
It's by the Full Clips distribution.
We're actually looking at a spot in Carrollton right under the bridge.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
We heard you guys were going in, and we really wanted to do it, but the people that were helping us out were shady. So we kind of bailed on that idea. I thought it'd be perfect though, because originally we
perfect.
started to
We should probably
start
pop
the
this before
business
we
to
get
build
fucked up.
motorcycles.
Really?
Yeah, cafe racers, brats, stuff like that.
I'm supposed to pick
And,
somebody up at 5.
I mean, it,
I'm supposed to go pick up a girl. Go on a date at
my
5.
wife's in the Z Club in Texas, so it just
I have
kind
time
Oh,
to
you
get
got a
there.
minute, yeah.
I got time to get there,
fed
but
Z
I'm gonna be a
cars and
little
all
lit.
that. I was a professional painter for years, and it's
Dude, that's awesome.
rolled into what I'm doing now. They just kept feeding me cars, so I haven't had any time to work on motorcycles.
God, that's still badass though.
Yeah, I wanted to do a bike night and get a hold of you guys, do a bike night.
Please
at
do,
the brewery.
man. I mean, shoot me an email. Rodrigo at 3nationsbreak.com. 3 Nations with a 3.
Down guys number.
Yes. He's in the group? Or no, he's in the dog group.
Bro, I check Facebook like once a month.
I'm
I'm like the worst
I'm not
social media
allowed to
person
judge,
ever.
but they talk to me though.
Yeah, because they butthurt that you're so close to Sydney.
Whatever.
Although Ray says hi to you every time.
Every time I see him.
Wait, who?
He's the one that keeps telling me to be on the guy who runs the duck group.
Ray.
Ray?
He sees me, we say hi, we chop it up, but he won't let me in.
Bro, I don't know. I don't
You want me to
know.
add you?
Yeah, add me.
He's not in there. You're in there?
I'm in the duck.
Oh, you are in the duck. Oh, yeah, I got him in the duck group finally. He don't have a Facebook. Shit, if you had a Facebook, you'd be.
You know what? You know what I think really happened? I think Ray got a little butthurt because he crashed our podcast last
Yeah,
year
yeah,
at
at
Petticola's.
Petticola's.
But I try.
Invited him.
You saw. I saw that look on his face. I went like, yo, come sit
No,
over here.
he sat down. He became the second half of it, but I think he was a little butthurt.
He was butthurt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like.
No, I remember they were posting about it. They're like, oh, the Dallas Beer Squad's here and doing this thing, and we're not in it, and this and that. And it's like, okay.
But it wasn't for you.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it is. What
But if it was Rod walked in with them goddamn them apricots on his shirt, he would have been dead. Do the big.
I do like that.
Hate on
shirt.
the tulip,
I like the
bro.
shirt.
No, apricots. No.
Come on, man.
No, I got one like it. That's why I like it. I got one like
It
it.
does look like
But
raspberry.
mine
From here, it
is-
looks like raspberry.
Mine are more green looking.
Raspberries, tulips,
Strawberries.
collard
How's the new house,
Just keep
bro?
changing it up.
Lovely.
Nice.
Congratulations
Finishing moving
on the
around
house.
today. Bro, been a lot. We moved to the house.
But you picked the wrong time to move. You gotta move the house and the brewery at the same time.
Bro, we went to a wedding last weekend. The house still like all messed up, but what? We're trying to get it done.
Plus,
Trying to get it done.
plus running a
The business.
Metroplex sales route on your own.
I thought you had a new team with you. Is the team not
No,
not ready?
we're still like. I mean, well, it's still. I mean, yeah, I'm I'm doing everything like on premise.
He downplays it, but he does a lot.
He does. We all know Rodrigo works hard, but I like the new team I met. I thought they
You
seemed
talk
like
about Christian?
yeah Christian. I thought he was a go-getter.
They're super cool. Well, Christian, Jordan, shout out to the girls. They're really cool people. They'll help us out. They're they do a little bit of everything, so they just help out. They're great.
I'm excited for the new tap room, man.
Dude, the new place is gonna be really, really cool.
And
Like I said, we'll come see him next week. We can go after hours just to check it out, and then, dude, it's
What I'm most excited for is there's AC.
there's AC.
Yes.
So there's
Thank you.
100%.
It is a beer god.
So are we. So are we. But no, there's a tap room with AC. There's an event room that when it's not getting used, it's also part of the tap room. So it's like tap room overflow, also AC. Then there's an outside non-AC part where people can bring dogs and shit. And then there's an upstairs mezzanine where people can hang out as well.
So is that
Yeah.
VIP
Yeah.
upstairs?
What's the square footage of the event room?
The event room,
Capacity.
maybe 150 maybe.
I'm saying we have to run an event there. Bottle share, epic bottle share.
Hey,
No, who does bottle shares?
I don't know.
I don't know. I heard this little group called the
Who
Down
does?
Beer Squad.
They
yeah,
they
y'all
do
drink beer?
They do experiences. What's
Beer
I
experience.
got a whole beer fridge I need to offload before I move.
Yeah,
I
that
did
thing's,
that when I
You want
moved
to do a
here.
podcast about that? Because,
dude, his fridge is crazy.
I did that before I moved here. Because that was like, so I drove here from Tampa to here, 21-hour drive. 22-foot truck dragging my car here. But it was one of those where like, I'm not gonna bring my cellar, bro. Like, it was like 2 fridges full of beer. So I just had people over. And it was one of those like, all right, I'm leaving in a couple days, just come to my house, we're drinking everything. So I only saved a couple things.
Should've did that
He's
first
had a
time.
couple other things
Yeah.
that I would save.
bought,
Yeah, I wanna
like,
go check out the new
coffee
place.
coolers and filled them with ice and moved them
Dude,
down.
I'm
to the
not,
same
dude. I was
place.
like, I bought like a couple, like those, like the styrofoam ones that you buy, like, the supermarket. I bought like 2, filled them with ice, and brought like good things.
You ready or not?
And then everything else, I was like, drinking.
I can't really, yeah. So what we popping?
Yeah,
Barrel
I'll
aged
probably do that
Braxis.
this time for sure. It's-
So that-
You just have people over.
year.
And look, there's so many things that you're like, oh, I want to drink this with somebody, and
What year?
10 years later,
This
you're
year.
like,
That's what I
still
did
haven't touched that.
with this.
Yo, I
I
feel
knew
like
I would
it's
sit
way
on it
better.
For like
forever.
Wednesday, Tuesday, or like
No, it's
Tastes
cigar
like-
Yeah, it
Arts.
does.
Oh,
So
wow.
they-
Yeah,
that's
they
what
did,
too.
like,
Coffee's not
limited
as
runs,
crazy.
so
Yeah.
we got-
I mean, I like the coffee one was crazy, but it like
So I was
mellows
like,
out.
well,
Dude, I had like
special
old-
occasion, and then I was like, well, I said that about all the Abraxas that I have. I have like every year a barrel aged Abraxas.
God, dude.
And they just sit. So
We
you
did it
start
with like
drinking them.
old Hunapus and like double
We could do
barrel
an
aged.
we could do an event when Rodrigo celebrate a new place. Do another podcast. We bring those beers and hang out.
Yeah.
70% drip be there. I know they were sponsored the event.
Always gonna be a good sponsor. But
So,
yo,
Barrel Aged
there we go.
Braxis,
There we go.
perfect beer just for this guy. St. Louis guy, he's kind of the reason why I even
Oh.
get these beers.
This what's up, baby.
It's a barrel aged imperial stout with cinnamon, cocoa nibs,
Fantastic
and
Ancho chilies.
ancho chilies.
Yes,
I
sir.
think this. Have you ever had
Might have
Hunapu?
vanilla too. I'm not
I think so. If you ever had Hunapu, I think this tops it.
Tops it.
It ages well. It's really good. I mean,
Depends on
Hunapu's
what
a
you're
great
doing,
beer, but
yes.
yeah.
I think Finrear, if people who just tried it,
Oh yeah.
I think it mellowed out really well.
Yeah, the coffee is not as
So yo,
robust
this is pretty damn dope,
as
man.
on that.
I love the wax, how they just make that swirl on it. The gangster B.A. Abraxas. Shout out to Perennial.
Yeah.
2019. What? 13% in your
My
mouth.
favorite thing
Yo,
is
this is
they
what
put
you
the
want,
little
man.
string on it, so you
Yeah,
can just take the
yeah.
wax off.
Yeah, that makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about I'm
Yeah.
about to go on a date after this. I will be loopy.
Liquid courage, man.
There we go. First pour.
Ooh.
Damn, this is a nice glass.
I wonder who makes that
That's
glass.
a nice
I
glass.
don't know.
That is a nice.
I think it's 17% drip.
I heard it was like a.
Commercial break, 17% drip.
I thought it was a
Custom
distribution
glassware.
company in
We
New
cover
York.
any type of event that you have. Custom beer releases, custom anniversary parties. If you get married, yo, 17% drip, baby. Get dripped out, baby.
Go to the website. Link right here.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Website, www.17percentdrip.com. Also on Instagram at what?
Fantastic,
17percentdrip.com. Damn.
That's a beer right there. Wow.
Yeah. This is
False Idol OG glass. Did you get your False Idol OG glass?
I still got it.
Yo,
If you have
facts.
one, embrace it.
Facts.
I only have the big like stem one. I need to get one of those.
I don't have those anymore.
That's just like the OG 12% drip glass. If you got that glass, you've been down since down one.
You got two of those? I'll take one. You.
Yeah.
Why do you have two?
You gave me two.
Oh, sorry.
You gave him mine.
Yeah, I guess.
It's two. Who
Yeah,
glass?
that's the same. Fill it up.
Okay.
No, fill it up. More.
Don't fill it up. He's gonna
Not
die.
all the way, but more.
Hot, dude.
To the bottom of the wolf.
Yeah. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, my
Hey,
car should
I'm
might
pouring,
not
and I had one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Wait, Sean's not ready. Wait.
I'm coming. There we go. Swallow, baby.
Follow,
Hey,
follow,
thanks for
guys.
sharing, guys. That's amazing.
This is
Wow.
an epic
It's
podcast.
been a minute. And we had the vanilla Braxis when we came around. That was the one you brought.
This one is.
Oh my god,
Damn.
this is delicious.
I will say,
bro.
I think Barrel Aged Abraxas is probably the best beer I've ever had.
Oh,
Yo,
this is
that's
delicious.
what's up, baby. Swallow that, man. Yo.
Next,
I say this is probably
Big
my.
Bad Baptist.
Shut up. Okay, so there was a point in my beer life where I was talking so much shit about this beer. Because when I first had it, I was like, I had it on tap. We had to like, since we're in the club, we got to go to the brewery. They had like a little bottle share. I tried it. I was like, it's okay. It's not as good as
It was after a day of drinking too. so
something.
your
Yeah.
palate was like-
I was like, Big Bad Baptista is better. And then I kept telling everybody, and we did a bottle share. We did this because I had one.
Dude, if you have to cut anything out, don't cut this part.
I'm keeping this.
We did this versus Big Bad Baptista, and like I drank the Baptista, and then I had this, and I was like,
What the hell's on my
I looked at
mind?
everyone, I was like, you're right,
Yeah,
shut
come
up,
back
I'm
and
wrong.
apologize to me.
I did actually. I sent him a text right away. I was like, I'm an idiot.
Like, no hate to
I love-
Epic, because
I
that's
love
great
Baptista.
beer, but
I
like,
love
This
Baptista.
is
Dude.
miles ahead.
no, this beer is this is a special beer.
Big Bad Baptista and all that's really good.
The quad is good, everything, but this is way better.
Yeah.
And it's not because they didn't, I don't think they're in the same category. They
No, Baptista is. It was a Mexican. Like,
They're both
It
really
is.
great beers. This is just like
This is so much better.
treat, man.
I feel like this is just a
Coffee
different
feels a little
category.
better, I think.
And so when
drinks really well.
I first had Huna, because that's what there was like when this was out, it was like those chili beers. It was like Bomb, Huna, Abraxas. Baptista wasn't out yet. It wasn't even a thing. There was a beer from
Yo,
Copper
I'm making a
Kettle
video
called,
of the goddamn podcast. Is that what 17?
it was like a cinnamon stout. But this one kind of people slept on it. Just regular
They wanna
Abraxas.
film me, I'm
It
filming
holds
you.
up so well.
That's what
It's
I'm
great.
doing, baby.
Yeah,
That's
but
Get
you can
Smart.
talk about that
Making
for a
a
while, because
video
last
in the
podcast-
middle of a video. Because when we drinking good.
I'm keeping
we
this in,
smoking
too.
cigars. In the
keeping this
middle
in.
of a damn podcast,
I
I'm
know.
filming you because you watching me. Swallow it, baby. 17%. Dallas Beer Squad.
I'm keeping this in.
Dope.
I'm about-
This is dope.
I texted him yesterday because he was one of the people that hit up when I posted the picture. He's like,
This is a fantastic surprise.
Like,
Honestly,
waiting-
I didn't
waiting
even
for my
try,
invite.
but, like, I'm really glad I walked into this.
I'm really glad you're here too, man. Well, because when I walked up here, I invited a few people to, Don invited a few people, and I knew it was just going to be, we're going to be here for a while, because last time we did a podcast here, we did it for 5 hours.
Yeah.
We're going on hour 3 right now.
Okay.
So people, I love that people walked up here. So this is going to be a very long episode. This might be 2-3 hours long episode.
well, I called him. What is it? A couple days ago. I was like, oh no, last week on Friday. I was like, shit. I hadn't talked to him. I don't know how long. He's been busy. I've been busy, and I was like, man, where you been?
I've been voting Rodrigo ever since I fucked up the Observer Fest.
No, it wasn't even you, bro. I was just like, dude, it's like, here, I'll take care of this. Like, it's fine. But no, but it's just been crazy, man. Like at the brewery, I feel bad because I've gotten so many calls from people that it's like, creme brulee is not out yet because all of our beer is in a refrigerated truck. So until our new cooler is up. So like we're working on getting the cooler set up so we can put all the beer in there so we can get the beer to our distributor and then get all the beer out. Right?
Shout out to Full Clip.
So what's the story? I mean, can we talk? Because it seems like I missed something.
Observer Fest?
Yeah.
No. So Observer Fest, I was a little loopy because I started drinking at 3 o'clock.
No,
I started drinking at
you would not. No, you weren't drinking Aunt
I know.
Finley.
He was
I don't believe
Santana.
that.
It was fine.
No,
there was just
so
a lot of drunk.
Remember
No,
the time
so,
when he
I mean-
told the guy, take that head off? I ain't fuck Steve Theory. Take that shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what he was in that. He
I was in
full-
that. I was that
full
Santana
form.
at that moment. So what happened was I started drinking at 3, 14% stout from where? False Idol.
Shouts to False Idol.
I started there, and then I started drinking all the big boy beers, doing the interviews early before the festival started. And then as the festival started kicking off, I started hanging out at 3 Nations, and we were doing chugs. We did a bunch of chugs.
So no, that didn't happen at my booth.
No, but
That
they
was
were
his booth.
no, it happened
my
at
booth.
his around in between 3 Nations and where False Idol. There was a bunch of chugs with the sales reps and bartenders from 3 Nations, and then I walked away. Did a bunch of other interviews, got drunk, came back. They continued drinking. I continued drinking. We saw each other. It was a drunken embrace of, hey, I haven't seen you forever. And then I fucked up the whole line, basically. I cut in front of everybody. There was no tickets being involved.
No, but he was mad because he said don't be on any publication. And they wanted to be in the podcast.
I understand that, but I think I encouraged it too
No,
because we were all drunk.
that was fine. But I was just like, you guys go do your thing. Like, we'll finish this here.
Just take your T-shirt off, your hats, and go to the parking lot.
Yeah,
Dude,
I go party whatever.
There's
you
a
guys
funny
want.
story I have about
Cover up all
Observer.
the logos.
I think it was 2 years ago. It was like me.
I got cut
you,
off at Celestial that
and
night.
Gavin,
Really?
and we were like, hey, let's go take shots because they have liquor in the VIP. And like we went to the VIP. We're like, hey, can we get 6 shots? And like we don't do shots. And we're like, can we get 6 drinks? They're like, okay, sounds good. And then we just chugged them. And we're like, thanks.
So we don't do shots. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Can we get 6 mixed drinks, please? Thank you.
So Lewis at Celestial, I walked up there with all the drunk people after Observer Fest, and I'm the last in line, and clearly we're all drunk, nobody's sober. Lewis looks at me, but he served everybody else first that was clearly drunk in front of me too. Served them, and then looked at me and said, "You can't get a beer." And I'm in my head, I was like, I know I'm drunk, so I can't argue with the guy. But how bad do I look that he looked at me and just see him
And all
drunk
these
people
other
and he said, "You can't drink." The funny thing about it,
You.
I was the only one not driving. I didn't even drive. I was getting picked up. So
Jeez, everyone else
No,
was
see, like
driving.
Observer Fest, I was fine. I had to leave early because like my sisters are visiting. I had a bunch of stuff that I had to bring in my back of my truck, so I knew I was like I had to drive home. I'm gonna be fine, you know. But it was just like,
I think I went to Strangeways that night.
Ooh, that's
really?
Yeah.
That's a
With-
good place though. Shout out to Strange Reads.
Yeah, I love
you
Eric,
guys. That's
love
fucking
you.
awesome.
Oh,
I've
jeez.
never been there.
What?
Dude,
What?
What
that's
the fuck did I do?
that's the OG staple.
You know,
yeah.
Dad, if I'm saying
We don't tell people about the town about strange
Yeah, you
ways.
don't want people to go there. It's a great
No,
place.
shit.
It's your honey hole. It's like you want to go there and you want to drink all
I've
the
never
good
been
beer.
to Strange Ways.
are we cutting this
Bro.
out?
No, we're leaving it.
Well, shit.
Like everybody looked at me and yelled at me.
It's my
Bro,
honey
you
hole.
gotta go. You gotta go. You like
No,
like,
Eric-
Dallas craft beer. You have to go.
Yeah, Eric and
Rosie.
Rosie, their brother and sister, they're awesome.
Where's
They own
Strangeways
it.
at?
It's on Fitzhugh.
Fits
On
you.
50?
75 fits you. Right there.
You wouldn't. You drive by it so many times because you're like, it looks like a crack house.
I
And
like
it used
crack
to be an old shitty bar
Yep.
where like people
it's
had died at the
cool as
bar before. And yeah, someone actually drove into the building last
Yep.
year. So it's
Dude,
it's a
you
great
gotta check it
spot.
out. Food's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great cocktails, great booze, and fantastic beer.
Yeah, the selection on
Dude,
everything's
The
great.
selection there, easily one of the best craft beer bars in Dallas. Hands down.
One of the pet peeves someone tells me is the fact that you can't see how much you're paying because like they don't have prices anywhere. And so you're like, you'll get your tab and it'll be like $60. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, so you better not do
It's worth it.
go in.
Like,
Yeah, it's
honestly,
a great place.
It's 100% worth it.
go there expecting to spend $50.
Well, I need to do a podcast.
And don't
there.
expect nothing high class.
No, Eric's dope. Yeah, and word on the street, apparently he does some graffiti stuff too. He's an artist. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Me
Is that the
either.
word on the street or?
No, like someone told me, and they're like, "Don't tell anybody," so it's not supposed to be on public. But yeah,
Lucky this is 2 hours in a podcast. I don't know how many people are gonna stick.
no, really. Apparently he tags stuff.
Dude, like I said, well,
So
that's-
I'm not
introduce Eric.
surprised.
that's one of my favorite places in Dallas. Like I said, dope.
Yeah, we meet there
Cold,
frequently.
what about Cold Beer Co? Like anybody go there? Like it's a nice spot, but no one goes
Oh,
there.
Cold Beer Company? I love Cold Beer
Great,
Company.
dude. That's great
But
time.
nobody's go there.
Hot dogs.
They don't do food only on a certain point now.
No, they got hot dogs all
No,
day.
they cut food. They only do it like a certain hour of the
And
day.
deep down, right?
No, they don't do food regularly anymore. The kitchen's gone, yeah.
That's in Deep Ellum.
It's like
at the end of
end
Main.
of like M.
The end of Main is like Main,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
exposition, like that corner.
That's
You know
a
where
good
Sandbar
spot.
is, like that little, or like double wide, like that, like right there.
Honestly, yeah, I
Dude,
like that spot.
phenomenal
Craft
food,
food
like,
growler.
that place, and it's like
I'm usually always down for dots.
It's a
big
very
enough-
chill
It's
place.
it's
Very
big
chill
enough to
place.
like.
I got
Dude,
kicked out of
that's a
Dots.
great patio.
New spot. I actually like this spot a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Wheeler.
That's
Yeah.
Just ask him why his name.
It's a little wider, so this area right now is in the when you first walk into Cigar Arts, so it's up a little more echoey because we're right in the entrance way a little bit. So it's brighter, it's a little more echoey, but it's fine. I actually like the setup. Everybody looks more relaxed. Mrs. Dorsett's here, hanging out now. Love it.
I'm actually running now, but dude, this is the best surprise of this Saturday.
Well, glad you came through.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. Again, great surprise.
We'll see you soon.
Oh, I'll see you real soon.
Yes. And you know, we always bless our guests.
Adios.
17% drip glass.
Woo, finish it up.
Tell Gavin he get his when I come see him.
Definitely.
Gavin gets his when he invites us out.
Absolutely.
I'll see you next week.
Be safe, brother.
Get back to my smoking.
So we're gonna take a quick stout break. I want to pull out this other half, triple space diamond, imperial IPA, 10.5 alcohol volume. This is for my boys' other half from New York.
I love it.
We was up there a couple of weeks ago for the Destination Bottle Share. Other half showed us so much love. Quick shout out to what? Beer Canvas, Beer Zombies, Maryland Mob, Dallas Beer Squad, 17% drip. We set records up there in New York, so appreciate your other half. We're gonna swallow it.
I can't wait. You know what? I only had a handful of other half beers. You know that, right? What the hell?
I'm skeeting all over the place, man.
He's young.
There you go. Straight juice, baby.
No.
Ooh, shit.
You're so shaky because you lost so much weight.
Yeah, this
Where's
is
the other half located at in New York?
other half is I think it's in Brooklyn, man.
Yeah.
It's
It's
great,
like right on the corner.
right on the corner under the bridge. It's like when I say
Oh,
Brooklyn,
remember the Hamburg Courts?
only thing I can remember is this dope ass Thai place around the corner.
If they're under the bridge, you're right next to the Hamburg Courts. They're by the bridge.
It's
By the Brooklyn Bridge, right?
no, it's another bridge.
The Versailles Bridge?
Yes, on the other side. Yes. It's a very dope location, man. When I say it's Brooklyn, it's Brooklyn. It's not no warehouse district. It's in Brooklyn. You walk in, you got restaurants, you got the trains up top. I mean, it's a dope spot. Now, parking is a beast.
Are they by the train station or by the bridge?
Not a train station, but
The overground, the above ground,
a
above.
dope location. I like that. But I will say, man, that parking, woo.
It's New York City. There's no parking. You walk. So, cheers.
Here we go, boss.
Cheers, young lady. Forget Dom. He ain't
Down
going.
here, Drake.
I'm still a damn breakfast.
So am I.
I don't have two glasses. Someone stole my glass.
I still drink glass.
Motherfucker.
Yo, that's hiding that 10%.
That's 10%.
Yeah, it's 10%, bro.
Can I have that? Gracias.
So tell me about this whiskey that's been on the table for a while, but we haven't talked about it. What's going on with this? Is it good? Is it like Jim Beam good? Or
I know, right?
No, Jameson.
Jameson. Oh,
Jameson. It's Angel's Envy Cask Spring. So it has kind of like a smoky character on the back end of it.
nice.
I had it once at a restaurant. Thought it was really good, and then I found a box of it that was kind of hard to get, I guess.
Okay. Where is it made at? Here locally, or is it not, when I say locally, the States or is it overseas?
States. Not sure exactly, to be honest.
Engine Envy? Kentucky.
Don't let him show you. Don't forget this guy.
Yeah. So, right on the Bourbon Trail.
I'm pretty sure they're in. Who's the portfolio they're in? Because it's a Pappy, right? No, that's Heaven Hill.
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace. Okay.
Actually, Happy, from what I understand, the Buffalo Trace is
so
last originally.
that's why I said a bridge, because I remember some water. I don't know if you know that area.
Yeah, I know that area.
Red Hook.
Where those? That used to be a really hood neighborhood.
15 or 20 years.
So it's gentrified as a motherfucker right now.
Uh-huh.
So no.
They're not by the Hammerquist I was thinking about, but yeah, this Hammerquist, by the way. I know what you're talking about. That's the LOJ train.
Okay. So no, that's pretty dope beer, straight to the point. So yo, Dom, you opening up, you guys start construction.
We'll be ready to go in January.
January.
Change it on your Google thing. Everybody keeps saying December. I'm like, no, first quarter, second quarter of next year.
Oh, Instagram?
No, everybody keeps telling me the fall side is open in December, right? No, I'm like, no, it's next year.
There was a date on there that I set in Google like probably about a year ago. So I mean, I've been working on that thing since April
You need to
last
change
year.
that.
I think I did. I think I changed it when you guys told me. Observer.
People still telling me about December. I'm like, no, not December. It's like, how do you know? You work there? Like, I'm maybe wearing a hat. I don't work there, but I know the guy.
We'll be fully functioning by December. We'll probably, you guys will be in there in December, but I don't think we'll be open. Oh, look who's here!
What? Jenny!
We're back. Jerry. So how was Austin Festival? I heard you went with a bunch of people.
I enjoyed Texas Craft Brewers Festival. I really did. There were some good brews. It was good seeing Marcus from Weather Souls in the mix. And
Talking about what the souls is a
There
small
you
batch,
go.
what the souls right
There
there.
we go. We got you.
okay,
That's the one exclusive bottle 94 of 96 bottles.
okay.
That's the
Exclusive.
exclusive. Yo. Once again, shout out Weather Souls Marcus. What's up,
There it
bro?
is. There it is. On the as far as the other brewers, you mentioned on your show, the Kunstler that called that Tejano coffee
Tejano
order
coffee is
is
phenomenal.
delicious. And it's one
Why
of
you
those
laughing
things
at
where
me?
we know it,
The name.
but other people are like, oh,
Kunstler.
oh. And I always almost wondering if we were saying it correctly.
I doubt it.
I know Vera.
It's German, right?
Yeah, it's German. So with the umlaut, we
probably
may
like
not.
Kunstler.
It's probably Kunstler. It's probably more correct.
I don't know. You don't know that. You're not German. You're Dutch.
B52s, juice bags, some other things that they had down there. Trying to think of some things that I did not expect. There were a couple things I wasn't able to get that that I didn't stand in the line for, so I didn't get a chance to
Was
taste.
Dreads down there or just Mike?
Both.
Oh, really?
Both Dreads and
I do notice that Petticolas makes a point to go to that every year.
So what's the-
I'll be there next year.
What's the basis of that festival? What I mean,
It's, Texas Craft Brewers Guild is it's an organization for breweries. Basically, it's like a forum for breweries in Texas, and they run a lot of stuff. They help with the legality stuff, and it's a festival they throw to showcase the Texas breweries. I think they probably had a big pull in why San Antonio's getting Craft Brewers Conference this year. Because we've been talking about it, like San Antonio, like why did San Antonio get it? I don't care. They got it. I think Texas.
San Antonio is the best city in Texas.
Beside the point, I think Texas is becoming more relevant in terms of craft brews
so
in the industry.
so they're moving it from Austin next year.
No, that no.
No. Craft Brewers Conference is different.
That's gonna be
conference.
So
Okay,
Craft Brewers
okay.
Conference is a national. Last year was in Denver. The year before that was Nashville. So it's usually like in like hot spots.
Okay.
And so San Antonio, I think maybe the biggest reason is probably because of a lot of infrastructure, hotels. I mean, there's a reason they host the Final Four every 8 years. I think they've had it twice in the last 20 years. So it's a win. I'm confused why they chose it, but hey, it's a win.
And that'll be in March of next year, right?
Yeah, so that's put it on your calendars. It's a cool experience. Like, I'm gonna try to put some collabs together. The Isla Boys I really like, so I think we're gonna do a collab with them.
And that's definitely,
And I grew up there, so I can go clown around over there too. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's something also to think about if we think about the drip aspect.
Yeah. I think you need to get on it now.
Gotcha.
Like bars, breweries, like get on that now, and then have it planned outside. So
I think
already.
I heard through the grapevine 17% of drip is gonna be in San Antonio already, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure
Hey,
yet.
the word on the street, 17% to be dripping.
Yeah, if you already got the Weathered Souls partnership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So yeah, I'm 100% gonna talk to the CEO of 17% Drip and see what happens.
I hear that guy's really nice.
Yeah, you know.
I heard different. I heard
I heard he's an asshole too.
It depends on what's going on.
You know, I never met him. I only talked to him online.
I heard he only eats peanuts for dinner.
I heard it was crack and peanut butter.
Oh, crack and peanut butter. Not butt crack.
No one said butt crack.
I mean, if he's eating that, that's a totally different.
That's a totally different type of fiber
It's a
protein.
different type of, you know, we talk about that on the other show.
The late night show. That's gonna be the late night
That's the
show.
late night show.
Hey, so what's the new show? You're doing a new podcast now.
Yeah.
What is it?
Modern beat on.
So Modern Brews and Beats.
I keep saying beat.
So is it what's the beats part?
So Tony Dunn, Cool Tony D, on Instagram, and I are talking music stuff and beer. So I'd say it's really more 65% music to beer. And we'll just kind of mention what's going on in beer trends, different things like that, as a way to introduce craft beer to different audiences, and then of course just talk about music. Like one of our latest shows, September 13th is when Tupac passed, and so he was talking about the influence of Tupac on hip hop. He asked a question like, what would happen if Tupac and Biggie were still alive? What would go on? How would that impact music now? Looking at the rappers going on, and I was kind of like, well, I mean, it seemed like the beat is kind of what took them out, at least as far as some other stuff. And so we talked about some stuff, and then we'll put it out there. Sometimes reviews them out, sometimes whatever.
That's cool.
So
Next
basically,
podcast, listen to it. All social media.
like
music, craft beer.
Yes.
Is it primarily what's the style of music you guys focus on?
So it could be hip hop, it could be R&B, it could be
Jazz?
electronic, definitely jazz. Because this past weekend they did not a reissue, it was actually an issue of a John Coltrane album that had never been released. It was an album from '67. It was around it was an album from '64 because this was done in the same time frame that he was recording Songs for Love Supreme. And the album is called Blue World. It was originally supposed to be done for a film, but it was never added to that film. And so it was shelved and it was sitting in Canada for a long time. They finally just released it.
Okay. So basically, the podcast is going to consist of dope ass craft beer, dope ass music, and if you're in the music, you're going to have to know history. So the life and conversations of different artists, different mostly vinyl.
Yes.
So that's going to be a more history book there.
Yes.
Because if you got vinyl, you're talking about artists that's either dead or old, but their music still lives today.
Their influences continue. You can hear their influence.
That sounds like a dope ass podcast.
Coltrane, dude. One of my favorite jazz songs is Autumn Leaves. Was that Coltrane and
The fire right there.
it was two people. It was, what's his name?
I know
The name's slipping, but it's one of my. It's like an 8-minute song.
Yes.
And because I was reading on it and I was like, I thought this was the artist I'm thinking of, and then I think it was, but the credit mostly goes to Coltrane. I thought.
I know the producer, I believe Johnny Mercer produced a version of that song. I need to verify whether the version he produced is Coltrane or if that's someone else.
Nice.
I'd have to check. I don't say.
That sounds like a dope podcast. That's something I would love to be a part of, love to listen to. Everybody was raised around music with their parents.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know the artist, you're like, I know that song.
Right.
And so now you can learn the history about it. You can learn how it was influenced. And drinking dope. And drinking dope beer at the same time. Speaking of the devil, you want to introduce your beer?
You want that almost because it feels like it's
Side project BBC.
So I stopped putting those out. Unless they're
Fairly
real.
stout.
Man, there's some stuff that some things are there.
We got new beer.
New beer.
BBC?
BBC being introduced. So
Is it
yo,
BBC?
BBC.
BBC.
Make sure we're in the right pocket.
Exactly. Yeah, right. So yo,
Canadian stuff.
this is what you call a freaking whale, a freaking gangster.
Cycle.
What you want to
Side
get into
project.
this? What side project, baby? With a collaboration with Cycle Brewery down there. What? Yeah, Florida, baby. This is
So
one of
Wakefest. That'd be
No,
on
no, no.
Wakefest.
Not This won't be at Wakefest.
There was like how many bottles?
Beside Cycle Breweries down
I
there.
think maybe a barrel.
This is a dope beer.
So, not
This is
many.
blend
Super
one.
limited.
Yeah.
This is like a treat. This is a must have.
So for people watching right now, also tell my boy right here that he needs to do his own podcast, fixing cars and drinking beers.
Yeah.
Right.
He already does it anyways.
Facts.
That's
Just
my
make
thing
a
about the
podcast.
podcast. Like, hey, you're already doing it anyways. Why not put it out there?
So you're saying the market in your field is saturated? You pull out this baby? While you putting on a flow master or doing some dope spray paint?
Yo, you sure it got bananas in this? Because this smells like it has bananas. No disrespect to what the soul earlier.
Old school Harley carburetor?
I think it's just candied sugar. Ooh, what is that?
Yo, this is gangster.
Does it smell like it got bananas?
Yeah,
right?
it does.
That's the bananas I wanted in with the souls.
That's good.
So what? Oh Lord, I'm telling my age. I can't see what's in
What is
it.
that glass? Oh, it's from there. From there. The whiskey. We didn't even pop that yet.
It's popped. That bottle's clearly popped.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yo, cheers everybody.
Salud. As Dom runs away.
Yeah.
Mrs. Dorset. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh damn.
Oh my God. Is that bananas?
That's
in
the
here?
best one. Sorry.
It has to be the best one.
That's the best one.
We had some dope beer today though.
That right there.
We gotta quantify this or clarify this.
God,
Whatever
yeah.
word fits in this situation.
Now I gotta do it again.
Wait.
Damn.
No, we gotta talk about this. We've had some dope beer.
So it's Indonesian Madagascar vanilla beans and
Gotcha.
fresh cinnamon.
So that's what I'm tasting.
And it's aged in brandy barrels.
It's the cinnamon. It's the cinnamon. I'm like, going, that's cinnamon.
So we had a bunch of brewery. We had 2 brewery beers.
Yes.
And then we had this dope ass beer.
Perennial.
Perennial.
Breakfast. Barrel aged breakfast. Gotta be straight with it. Yeah.
And those all
What
been
the
dope.
souls are marked,
What the
yes.
souls that's been dope.
So
We've had that other half was dope.
Yeah, that was really good.
But as far as this, it gets better and better. Like, listen, we've been popping dope beers for the last 3 hours.
yeah, hands down.
We still have a perennial.
That's good, right?
Years old too.
That's
We got a sour in there.
It's a wonderful.
Yeah.
It's coffee and cinnamon. It's
That vanilla beans.
real.
that's what's up, bro.
What is this? 13%?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
50%.
Magic.
That's delicious.
Oh,
God, this is good.
But that's definitely one of the.
I'm making a video in the middle of
on
a
the show
podcast,
right
baby.
now. It's audio and we're
Side projects, baby.
But I would love to have it set
PVC,
up where
baby.
we-
What's up,
even if
Cycle?
it's green audio.
You filming me? I'm filming you, baby. Swallow
I
that.
just want to clarify. I just want to say
Yeah.
this. This is like the 8th time that Dorset has done this.
Like Joe Rogan's podcast.
Nice.
And I'm keeping everyone in the video.
That's dope, man.
So we can't do video for our football one because typically me and there's 2 major people that like I run it and then my buddy in San Antonio run it. And so over the last couple weeks we've been rotating like being on and we'll get like our other friends. Like one of them lives in Houston. Tell the backstory around Side Project.
So Corey King is the owner of Side Project. He started brewing. He was a master brewer for Perennial, and then they allowed him to brew his beers there, and it just started taking off. He was known for sours, like around the
He was known for
country.
sours at Side Project?
Yeah.
Really?
And then he started delving into like derivation is like one of those big stouts, barrel aged stouts. They're highly sought after. And then it just kind of blew up, and he separated and started his own thing. That's what you got now.
There's actually another backstory to the backstory. The owner of Perennial.
I like Jerry's face. Wait, I want to zoom in Jerry's face.
The owner of Perennial actually worked with Gavin at Goose Island.
Yeah.
But, okay, yeah.
Yeah, before they got bought. So Gavin was at Goose Island in like 2010.
Yeah.
The owner of Perennial left. He left. And so I brought a Perennial bottle to Gavin. I was like, hey, I got this beer. Let's drink it. He's like, oh. And he said the guy's name. He's like, I know that guy. Like, we're buddies. Like, he's cool. Phil. It's Phil. And he started talking about it. He's like, he knows him personally. I was like, that's really cool. So it's a small world, man.
The world in life is the world is small. You run into people in the same circles. You might be living nearby each other, maybe a mile away, and you'd be like, "How did I never run into you before?" And we're across the world, running into each other now. The world is small, even as big as it is. But then when you look into whatever you're into, beer-wise, it gets even smaller. Everybody knows each other.
Well, on that, it's real easy to, like, if you come across one person wrong, it's real easy to get things blown out of proportion, especially with social media.
Why don't burn no bridges?
Woo! Yeah. And I know Side Project caught a lot of flack just in the beer community because a lot of people were bickering about how he was handling things, like as far as people selling his beers on the secondary and whatnot, which I agree. He's putting a lot of passion into his beers and people are turning around just to make a profit. Like, I see where he's coming from, but as far as
he's right.
stopping it,
You can't stop it.
yeah.
You can't stop
Because
it.
it's not illegal to sell what you have.
It just-
Because the next beer.
What is it?
Exactly. Introduce it.
All right.
What we got, Jerry?
All right, so this is Perennial Artisan Ale, Savant's beer sale. All right, so 100% Brett in this mix from Perennial and Artisan Ales. You want to do the honors of
Let's see what we got.
Where's Perennial from? California?
No, Perennial's St. Louis.
The third coast? Is that the third
No,
coast?
third coast is the Gulf Coast.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mississippi,
It's the
Texas,
Central Coast.
Louisiana, Florida, third coast, baby. It's the best coast. You're too far enough to understand that, man.
Nah, I respect
Go to
that.
Houston and say third coast ain't about shit. See what happens.
I've been Houston. I
Say
won't
third.
say that.
Say third coast ain't
Depends
about
where,
shit.
depends where I'm at. Depends where I'm
I've
at.
been to Houston, I've never seen the coast.
There ain't no coast out there.
I'm just saying, depends where I'm at. I'm not gonna go to.
Go from Mexico.
I'm not gonna go to a straight hood and be like, yo, fuck this third coast, Houston. I won't make it out.
But on a podcast.
On the podcast, I'll say it. Say it in my safety zone of Dallas.
Yeah, that's good.
You're gonna pop that?
The bottle's already popped.
It's already popped.
Who had any? I didn't have any.
No, there's stuff in the box.
I brought it from home.
Yeah, he's had it.
Yeah, I've had it.
Tony's had it.
I wanted some. We have to have it. It's bourbon beers and
Yeah, we're gonna have it. We're gonna end it. We're gonna end the podcast on that. We gotta end the podcast by 4.
I know.
I gotta relax for a little bit before I get
Why are
out
you
of
on
here.
a date at 5? That's early.
Rinse
I'm picking up after work.
I know, but 5 is early.
I know it's early.
You're picking her
Shit,
up?
that's good. Hey,
What the hell?
Did you just coupe it?
You better just Uber her.
That's good.
yo, salute.
Cheers.
I like how Mrs. Dorsey is agreeing and disagreeing, but just her smiling or not. Like, yeah, I agree with that. Disagree with that. Salud, guys. Okay, I see why you did that. I see why you did that there.
It's good.
My cheeks are
It's
puckering.
not too much, but it's enough.
It hits harder because we've been drinking these stouts this whole time.
Yeah.
It ain't bad.
No, fuck out of here. It's disgusting.
Whatever. Nah, you nah.
No, I don't like gozes. It's too salty, bro.
Oh, you don't like ghosts? Oh man, yeah, you should have just said you don't like ghosts. They ain't no DJ. You say I don't like ghosts.
Yeah, don't put that on DJ. Exactly. Don't put
When
that on
you do the
DJ.
total Texan thing, you haven't had the right goza.
There we go.
When I
Try
came down
this.
here, everybody's like, you have to have Whataburger. Screw that in and out.
There you go. You like In-N-Out or Whataburger? Wait, let's
Wait,
Wait, which one do you go? In-N-Out or Whataburger?
Yeah, I like it.
So I had In-N-Out first when I went to Cali. And I like it. It's totally different. It's not really something you can compare. But
you
it
can,
did
I can.
move into their territory.
I can compare it. You know how? Because I moved to San Diego first before I moved to Texas, and I had In-N-Out, and it was good. And I had Whataburger. I'm like, this is the burger and fries to be at.
See, I always feel like death after I eat it.
I get it on Texas
Whataburger
toast.
versus.
Yeah. So
You get it on Texas toast, it's on a whole nother level.
see, that's the thing. So I had it one way, and like I'd say something about it, and somebody else would be like, "No, you have to have like the
No.
Monterey Swiss milk."
So
I'll have that.
which
And
one
they're
do you
like, "No,
pick?
You have the wrong one. You
Let's
need
pick.
to do this."
Which one do you pick? Do you pick In-N-Out or Whataburger?
Let's go right now. I'm paying.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out? You don't know what good burger is.
I'm gonna like you no more. I'm gonna like you no more.
Five Guys.
Oh, that's no, that's not fair. That's not fair.
That's not the same.
That's not fair.
That's not a fast food joint. That's not the same thing.
Come on, man.
That's not the same
Let's
thing,
go don't make that ain't fair.
Wait, what was
Hey,
that?
you gotta pick a restaurant with a drive-through.
He said Five Guys.
Semantics there.
Oh, yeah,
Make
Five
it
Guys.
just-
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
No, that's gourmet, goddamn.
Here's the thing
I
about
want a
In-N-Out.
white tablecloth if I got.
Here's the thing about In-N-Out. Is it better than McDonald's? Yes. So here's my category of burgers and fast food.
No, I see where you're going with this. Go ahead.
It's McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King on this bottom level, like
Okay, yeah.
like Dom said earlier. Yeah, Jameson. We got the Jameson right here, but that's McDonald's, Burger
McDonald's,
King,
Burger King,
Yeah.
Wendy's,
Wendy's, all that.
Sonic
right here.
Whataburger.
No, whoa. No, wait. Let me get you.
Are you doing your tiers?
Yeah, he's doing this. No, this is my tier 1. That's McDonald's. On a tier 2, you got your In-N-Out and you got your Shake Shack. And I'm from New York City.
I still haven't had Shake Shack.
I still haven't had Shake Shack either.
So you got your Shake Shack, you got your
See, to me, like, you got Five Guys, and then Shake Shack seems like it's, as far as, like, dining goes, it's a step up, because you have to go in and sit down.
exactly. That's why you can't put it in the same thing with Whataburger.
Yeah, I guess that's what you're saying.
And then you got Whataburger. To me, is the best burger and fries combination that you could customize the way you want it. Is Whataburger. It's the best fucking burger.
Yeah.
Fast food burger. I clarify that. I said best burger, best fast food
Fast
burger.
food burger, there you go.
Yeah.
I think it's because everybody's so hard sold on it. When I moved down here, everybody's like so passionate about it that I want to push back. Like when
I feel you.
everybody like pushes stuff in me, I push back.
I feel you. But that's how I feel about.
So it just kind of
For
like
me,
I guess.
I had both of them, and they both because when I lived in San Diego, you gotta have In-N-Out. I was like, this is mediocre at best. Then I went to Vegas. They're like, yeah, go to Vegas. I had it in Vegas.
Well, you haven't had the right In-N-Out, so you have to go to the right location.
Fuck all of
That's
them.
what I got when I came down here. It's like, you went to the wrong Whataburger location. You have to go
No,
to this
no.
one.
Oh,
No, we're not gonna end here. We still got some more beer to drink. Whiskey. We gonna do the whiskey. Or we gonna do the
We're
beer?
going to do a shot of
That's it.
whiskey.
That's it. That's the last thing.
Last thing. What about that? We got that.
Drink. That's wine.
Who haven't introduced something? Don, have you
No, he hasn't introduced anything. Don't introduce that.
introduced the whiskey? Oh, is it? What is it?
I don't know.
Read it.
Angels Envy.
Oh God.
Here, there's
Boy,
a
you
handful.
finna, hey, you finna get a whole bunch of new subscribers with that. Angels.
Yeah.
It's a bourbon finished in port wine barrels.
Cash drink. Project your voice, bro.
I'm reading it.
Project.
Bottled in 2017. It's 124.5 proof.
Okay.
Cask strength.
Cash drink. Project your voice.
It's right there.
Project. Be a man.
Flavor notes: copper, nose, oak, tea leaves, smoke, fresh herbs.
So I wasn't the only one who thought he said flavored nuts. I was like, okay, we can do that on the podcast. What's going on?
It goes back to that
You're
BBC.
like, this is
Gotta
the
play
wrong
nuts on
one.
BBC.
Wrong podcast.
You serious?
So it's gonna be good.
That is funny to me.
So we're gonna have the after hours
You gotta pull the
podcast.
Hans device off.
It's child
Free
proof.
the neck up.
You ever drank whiskey before, bro?
Not out of a box.
With angel wings on it.
Angel wings on it. Yo.
I figured it's
We
gonna
got
be
the
like a
angels.
Buzz Lightyear in here or something.
Straight
Well, first of all, I
burger
want to thank all you guys coming out and hanging on this
Finished
podcast.
it.
This is so much
Port
fun.
wine barrels.
Blow out the mics again.
Since I'm sensitive, I'm getting a half of an ounce.
I don't know how you live with this guy.
She don't. Hey, she don't. Sorry, she ain't fucking with me.
First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for coming and hang out for this podcast. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. Tony, pleasure meeting you and
Yeah.
hanging out.
Likewise.
Hey,
Appreciate you having me.
thanks for hanging out and talking about the argument about burgers and stuff like that. I appreciate
I
that.
always have to throw that in there.
I like arguing with people about what they like. Because I know what I like and I want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's all what you like. It has no bearing on what's better or not. It's all.
I mean, I don't put categories like somebody here says Jim Beam's in the bottom of the floor.
Jameson.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
There you go, your date.
Who am I sharing this?
That's it.
Your date's gonna have fun.
Have fun at 5.
I'll share with you guys.
Pass that around. Everybody get another swig of that shit.
Thanks, man.
There you go. You good now.
I appreciate that.
You're like,
Yeah, I fucked up on that one. My poor date's gonna be like, I don't want to hang out with you again. This is technically our
oh,
second
everyone,
date.
cheers, man.
Oh, second date.
Yeah.
Oh, second day.
I almost said
Let's
something. Let me
see.
shut up. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Ooh, this is fucking phenomenal.
Ow.
With what we just drank, it kind of
No,
has like a candy
that's no
cherry on
bite.
it.
That's good, man.
Dangerous.
I kind of want the BBC. I want to kind of do a little bit in that.
Learn how to drink whiskey. When you swallow, breathe in out your mouth. Breathe out your mouth.
My room.
Oh, Maple Branch. I want to tell you, these guys, okay, they came with some for work. Maple Branch.
Come on, that actually nutty flavor.
Because they came along. I saw this whole thing, and I met the guys that were running this thing.
Oh my god, this is so
He's
good.
a young dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's crazy. Maple Branch.
Take a picture so we can wrap this podcast up.
Oh, my bad.
Don't forget to send me those pictures. God, that is good. Good.
Well, it's only 3.5.
Yeah, I might have to cancel on this date.
It's either going to be just the right amount to where you feel comfortable, or it's going to be a shit show.
I think it might be a shit show. Like, one would eat it out. Fuck out of
You've
here.
been out before. It's a fun day.
Robin?
You guys have been out before. She at least knows you.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm
I
not
thought
a
it was like
stranger.
first date.
No, I'm not a stranger, but it's still a second date. I don't know her. She don't know me. I'm gonna walk up drunk like, yeah, I've been drinking for a podcast all day.
it's
He
still
going in with the wrong mentality. I've been drinking since 11 o'clock.
Come on, hang out, drive this car with me.
So let's eat or you gonna fuck or not?
No, we're going to eat now, though.
Are we eating now or we eating after the fuck? What we gonna do? Shit. You either gonna be steak or wings. We eating steak or wings. It depends on what you doing. Look at
I'm not arguing.
what you doing tonight? Shit. You get some lemon pepper or you gonna flay me on? What's up? He ain't denied shit.
You know, Crabs and Garlic, the new lemon pepper wings. They got like
Are you
Crabs and
taking her to
Garlic.
Crabs and Garlic?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Taking her to Crabs and Garlic?
What?
You taking her to Crabs and Garlic?
Crabs and Garlic. I might if I might get some lemon pepper.
They have lemon pepper there?
Yeah, they got lemon pepper there.
Lemon pepper flank steak. What you get?
Flank steaks.
Wow, we're going to work. Filet earlier.
$20. You good? I just want to see that.
Tearing down to that Jameson level.
You want Jameson with that?
Hey, you want angel wings or Jameson? Which one you want?
Depends what we talking
Depends
about.
on what we
I apologize.
Well, it's funny as shit to me.
This angel wing's delicious. So
Yeah, it
I mixed
is.
a little bit of this whiskey.
Oh.
with
Yeah, try that.
Try that. That's delicious.
Don't smell it.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, fuck, I done burnt my nose.
Hey, you fucked up. You smell it.
Wait.
Try that. I mixed the whiskey with that the BBC.
Damn, that worked.
Yeah, that worked. Go ahead, give me a little bit of Jerry.
Man, that worked. It's smooth
The
as.
moment I drink the whiskey, I was like, I gotta pour a little bit in. He's like, you fucked it up. I'm like, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
You
that
go like
worked.
that, then you're like,
Dude,
That's a solid.
that's
I mean,
that's
again,
a,
you have the coffee
that's
and
a
you have
solid
the cinnamon
blend.
with the whiskey. That's
a
solid.
solid blend, yeah.
That'll work.
Or whatever.
What?
That was a good blend.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, your eyes said it. Your eyes said it. What's Amy at?
Watch it.
She'll love it.
She's on her way.
She's on the way? Thank you.
Well, she's on the way to over this area.
Why is she not on a podcast? Why did you invite her out?
I told her to come.
Did you? If I ask her right now, did you invite
I
her?
did tell her. She thought it was the football podcast.
I thought you said it had no bird to it. What are you talking about?
Because
Yeah.
I breathed the wrong way on that.
Straight
Which
heat.
one did you put in there?
I put the BBC.
BBC?
BBC. Watch out, Dad bod. Stand up straight.
Relax it.
I thought you
Shut up.
I thought you were running 5 miles a day.
I stopped 6 weeks ago.
I stopped after the second day. I did 5.
Yeah, I did run front miles. Now, after I was traveling a bunch, it screwed my schedule up.
You can still run in Chicago. You can still run anywhere you go.
When I was like, it was a habit. That's not a habit.
Yo, you posted that picture of you looking like a crack addict running that marathon.
That's
Look at
it.
Did you see my comment? I was like, who's this guy?
Fuck this fiend
That
is
was
right here.
that was 7 years ago.
Bro, you look like a fiend. You're like, yo, where the dope at?
Fucked up.
Say, yo, you got that BBC over there? I'm on the way.
Where that dope at?
Jerry, you
Honestly, you say when you put the picture up, I thought you were going to be like, I thought you were trying to say, okay, I'm about to start working on marathon stuff.
I need to.
No, it's just a year check.
I need to.
He's like, I used to be skinny, guys.
I was fit.
I don't know. That's not fit. That is
was.
not fit.
No, I was fit.
That was crackhead.
When
That
I
was
get-
real
When I
crackhead.
get, I'm gonna
Wasn't
see. I got the
crackhead.
same picture of me looking that small.
Yeah, but you were like 12 years old.
No,
Worst part-
1,000 years
worst
ago.
part was
Dude,
I
this was-
helped the neighbors push a skyline into the shop yesterday, and I was the one pushing.
2000.
So I told them to hop in. I got done with it, and I was out of breath for like 30
Bro, we can all
minutes.
post pictures when we were super skinny
Like
when we were
30
12
minutes
years
later,
old.
I'm
I was doing the same thing. He was doing triathlon, just running, swimming. Dude,
Before the foot, shit.
before the foot. Before the foot.
Nah, you look better now than a crackhead. You don't be like down
We need to get him a foot donor.
Not a foot donor.
What the fuck's a foot
I was walking around Don said, fucking quit it. I'm like, what? Why you fucking walk like that?
Yeah, he's walking like a Segway.
I'm like, dude, my foot hurt. Fuck, man, you walk stupid.
That's your boy? That's your boy?
Yeah. And I looked down, I'm like, what are you talking about? Then we went back inside. I went back. I said, damn, I am walking weird. Because I want to see what I'm like, dude, my foot hurt. You fucking walking stupid, man. Damn. I'm like, thanks.
You can't even just tell him to
I haven't
stop.
seen him in a while. And he's walking weird.
He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You walking
You can't
weird.
even ask him, like, yo, you good, man?
No. What the fuck is wrong with you? He cussing me out.
Like Sean walking through that door, like, yo, what the fuck you walking with? That's not a pimp walk.
Yeah. He didn't do no type of.
He's walking like that.
He didn't do no type of checkup. Just what the fuck is wrong with you?
He's
You
weird.
walking weird.
I hope I never have like a face stroke or I hang out with you guys the next day.
Why the fuck you swabbing?
Why you got your face like that? Fix your
Why are you
face.
drooling out of the corner of your mouth?
Lift your face up, man. Lift your face up.
I swear to God, if I ever got anything wrong with my body, I've never seen you guys.
Stay inside.
Stay home. It's like, what are you doing at TKO? Go home.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Your shit is hanging, man.
Put your leg up.
How were things at TKO last night?
That was good.
Boring as shit.
All right, now we're on camera. But I'm not keeping it.
It's a cool spot, cool location. If I didn't have my boys there, dude, it's a fucking AAPR fucking convention.
Yeah,
If Sean wasn't there, I would probably have been there maybe 10 minutes and left.
I have no reason to go back ever unless I'm invited because I owe Chris. That's the only reason I would go back.
I say pay me.
Yeah.
Oh, were you there?
Chris had asked me for a favor.
And I hit please when I sent him a text. I said, please.
Yeah, don't go back.
Hey, cap letters, please.
I don't want to go back. I was only there to pick up shit.
No, because Chris hit me up. What was it last Saturday? Chris text. He asked me if I could do him a favor, show up at their
Yeah, it tastes
Oktoberfest
better in the
in the beer.
maybe I had too much liquor in it. Fuck.
What you mixed the Abraxas
With the brass.
But
It's still smooth, but
the amber pumpkin they had there was decent. The pilsner they had.
It's still smooth. It's just the other one has that coffee and cinnamon which seems to accent that.
exactly. So yeah.
So here's the thing. TKO is the one brewery. Stu's always saying, "Oh, Trey, you're just way too nice." I'm like, well, no. There's some brewers I don't go to, and TKO is that one brewery because the brewer there, that was at one time that guy I was there like when they first opened. I got a beer, had already paid for the stuff, and as I'm sitting there back to pick up a drink, and he's talking about, see, that didn't really turn out the way I really wanted it to. I was trying to do this one thing, and it didn't quite turn out going. And I'm sitting there going like,
Why are you explaining shit?
why are you explaining? I just paid for this. Why are you explaining this to me?
Before I
After-
swallow.
Yeah, before I swallow it. You could have easily just given me one and just say, hey, could you taste this? It didn't quite turn out. I'm like, yeah, tell me beforehand. But I already paid my money. And I'm like going, okay, I got you. So I have never been back to TKO since.
No reason to ever go back. But I did Chris a favor. If they pay me, I'll be there again. If there's an event that's really popping, like if Sean's there, I'll be there. If you're there, I'll be there. Outside of that,
No.
never be there again. Like if Sean wasn't there last night, I'd probably been there for 15 minutes, made it quick. I would have done a 1 minute video instead of like an Instagram live, Instagram TV video. But I would have done like a 1 minute video. I'm here, I'm out, kind of thing. You know, it's not the spot to be.
Nope.
It's
Great location,
but it's in Castle Hills in this little enclosed thing. No one knows about it unless you like are part of that subdivision or something like that.
do you know how long they've been
God.
open?
Sip. Yes, sip.
I can't even smell it.
Do you know how long
That's
they've
the
been
problem.
open?
So we were drinking all these, and then
2
we went to the
years.
bourbon.
Yeah.
I
And then
just
you're
heard about
expecting
them
to drink it
last
like you're
week.
drinking everything else, so it catches you off guard.
They've been open
Same with
2
the pours.
years, and I just heard about them last week.
Facts.
2 years.
I guess they thought the community in that subdivision was going to support them.
What's your boy number? The mule.
Ronnie?
What's his name?
Ronnie.
Ronnie? What the fuck do you call him? I'm gonna call him a grown ass man Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Y'all call him Ronnie?
That's his name. That's his birth certificate name.
I mean, you can call him Ronald.
Ronald.
That just sounds weird.
I don't know.
He's from New York. The one you bet.
Yeah.
The Giants hat.
You know, New York's been having some
misnamed
fucked up ass
BBC.
names. You right. Them folks
See,
from New York,
every
they
time
have
you'll be like going, yeah, right.
fucking weird ass names, folks from New York.
It's Big Veiny, not Big.
See, that's a problem. You
He's not from New York, though.
And you're like,
What is it?
He's not from New York City.
It doesn't discriminate, so it's Big Veiny.
Not New York City.
What's the number? Oh, you texted me.
Big baby, big girthy, you know, whatever.
That's the intro. That's the intro. That's the intro right there.
Any children?
Yeah. So let's wrap this podcast up. Any closing notes anybody want to talk about?
Dick,
Boss Idol?
you want to introduce anything? You good?
It's been nice sitting here.
Tell us a story about Sean in college.
Well, we went to separate colleges, so I can't really talk about his college life.
What? They're funny.
He did play football in college.
That guy with no foot? That guy with no foot?
That's how his foot got messed
Played
up.
football in college.
You know what? You know what he's trying to do? Me and Dom used to have some intimate conversations.
Intimate?
Because
Intimate?
yeah, I'm grown. I can say the word intimate and don't mean booty.
It is.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, there was no sex involved.
Dom and I
I
had
like how
some,
you clarify that.
Dom and I had some intimate conversations about. I used to be a 100% certified. I got the plaque alcoholic. And it was so horrible. I said, nobody know my true story other than Dick. That's why he's trying to be our ass. Talking about, Dick, tell me a story.
I
Tell
want
me.
a fun story. Not trying to be mean.
So I was like, yo, you can only imagine the shit I went through.
But we
It was
already
horrible.
know-
And I said, she was the only one that truly
wanna-
knew
I
what was
wanna
going
put
I
on.
thought she was physically there.
She was some of the time.
Oh,
All I know about this is that I'm glad he asked because last time we were here, he was talking about drinking whiskey and being in a jock strap running down the hallway. And that's all he said. Like,
see, shit like that.
I believe that.
that's all he said, but he didn't want to clarify what he meant. He just said, this reminds me of drinking whiskey in the dorms and wearing my jock strap running down the hallway. I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, you know what I mean. No, I don't. I need answers.
That's not a thing.
And that's not a common saying.
We used to be fucked up. I mean, that's. All right. So yeah, I went to Mississippi Valley State in the woods. When the weekend hit, everybody went home, other than people that couldn't go home. Shit, we 5-6 hours away from our house. So
leaves town on
we
the
get
weekends.
drunk as shit, and we know we can get away with murder. We're a football team, bitch. We bring y'all fucking money here. So we used to get fucked up and put our jobs, tennis shoes and helmet, and just run across the yard, just doing dumb shit. If we see somebody on the yard, we run to them, just punch them and shit. And nobody knew who we were because we had helmets on.
See, you know, helmet.
Wow.
Helmet fucking PBC. I mean, this is the wonderful other podcast. You know, definitely tune in for Dallas Beer Talk after dark.
After dark. Like, Jared, I'm at the wrong one. We're at the after dark. It used to be funny.
Yo, I swear to God, that ain't no man trying to help me with a helmet on.
You couldn't fight if it's 20 dudes hunting you. You gonna get hunched.
I'm gonna get hunched fight right now.
You wouldn't have won. Trust me.
I'm not saying I wouldn't won. It's like being in prison. You gonna earn this.
You just humping random things?
No, people. Yeah, trees too. And the crazy part about it, Monday at practice,
works at the type.
The coach would get emails. You motherfuckers out there hunching people. Y'all have helmets. That's how
I like how he said hunching. That's not a common word.
Humping.
No, he said we hunch.
Hunch?
No,
like hunched over?
Dude,
humping.
Different. No, different regions, different way of saying
humping.
In Mississippi, North Mississippi, we say hunching. Bitch, we hunching.
That's what I'm saying. The hunch is not a normal word.
It doesn't sound as rapey. I mean, just you know what? Just play from Gap Band 3. Just play humping the whole part.
And so our coach is like Coach Dorsey, not Dorsey.
It's like
but
that's
Dorsey.
your dog, right? Little pillow humper.
No, Jackson.
Yes, he's
Jackson.
like, that's you.
And that was me. And so he was like, I got the email. You motherfuckers running around the goddamn campus, hunching people, and y'all don't want to. I did. Get on the goal line, run. So we used to. It was just hilarious. I mean,
Dude was laughing.
Man, yes. Dude, 300 pounds, fat everywhere. You got nothing but a jock on your tennis shoes. Hell, but we running, we grabbing people.
What on earth?
This Saturday, our campus probably had 5,000 people, but on Saturday, 200. So we'll catch one of the 200.
Probably wouldn't be there anyway. Right?
You just see a bunch of dudes with helmets running towards you, grabbing. We just do some dumb shit, man.
All I know is that you have to earn this.
That's not even all I was asking, but that's a funny story.
But we had a blast, man. I ain't shit.
All I know about this, here's the thing.
You asked about his vagueness, and now you got the full story.
I do.
You
know what? Tony, you're right. I should have shut the fuck up. I gotta learn to shut the fuck up. This is why I don't ask questions about my friends' lives. Like, I know you now. I don't need questions. I don't even know where you used to be like.
Man, we was, 18, 19?
Is that where Jerry Rice went?
Yeah.
Did you hump Jerry Rice?
No, his bitch, he didn't bring nothing but pizza. No, our senior year, he did buy us cliques and uniforms.
At the end, he did hunch Jerry.
We didn't hunch Jerry.
Pizza, cleats, and jerseys. I know, let's start a little big sausage pizza.
After dark.
The hunch pizza.
Hey, craft beer, Jerry, and goddamn vinyl after dark. And hunch stories. Starring Sean. That's funny as shit. That shit was hilarious. Fuck that.
On that amazing note, end this phenomenal podcast. This is literally from 11:30 to almost 4 we've been recording this
But your
podcast.
audience won't know that.
They don't know the time frame. I could be, but we've been here for a while. It's been fun. This is gonna be a super long podcast, but whoever sat through this entire podcast, comment below about hunching. Let me know.
Yes.
You know what that means?
If you sat through the whole Instagram 17% drip,
you get a free shirt.
You get a free shirt and a free glass. But I want to ask you questions from the first part of the conversation to the last.
Because you won't know about this until you watch the whole show.
Exactly.
It's only been to the end. So,
like I'm the only one to hunch somebody. I ain't the only one.
I'm not a virgin. I'm not
gotta throw
women
something
in my
in
life.
from the end at the beginning so it piques people's interest so they have to
Like
watch
you ain't never threw nobody on the ground and hunched them while you had a jock on.
That's called rape.
That's not rape. We had jocks on.
welcome to the Me Too era.
There is
You've
no
been fucking
penetration.
arrested.
With no penetration.
That's called
And you know,
penetration. What on earth?
You know we had to make that sound.
What the fuck?
At least he wasn't squealing.
If he was somebody gotta make the
No, that's
sound
where
effects.
I'm
That's that other movie.
Wrong podcast.
I'm gonna make this squad.
Wrong
Hey, I just watched that for the
All
first
right, are
time
y'all ready to
a
go?
month ago.
No.
Because so we're moving to Americus, Georgia.
Yeah.
You weren't here for the beginning of that.
Right.
So it is 2 hours south of Atlanta, in the middle of nowhere. So I'm picturing Deliverance. So I was like, I gotta watch this movie, see what it's all about.
No.
You never saw Deliverance before.
Yeah.
Deliverance.
That was the first
That
time a
breaks
month
me.
ago.
So there's two movies in my childhood when I was
That
5
was
years old I
uncomfortable.
watched that made me know I can't go to prison. Deliverance
Deliverance.
and American Pete.
Oh,
I
woo!
can't go to prison.
I don't
I'm
think I've
5
seen
years
that
old.
either.
That's
I'm
OG
five-
gangster
I'm
movie.
5 years old. I'm like, yeah, I can't
Have
go
you
to
seen
prison.
American Me?
I can't go to prison.
Never seen either one.
American Me.
I think Deliverance
That
is
is,
on.
dude. That's OG movie there.
No, just that. And then when I was 13 years old, I started watching Oz, and I really knew I couldn't go to prison. I was like, I can't go to prison.
It's
I'm too pretty. I'm too
Dude.
pretty.
That's what it is.
American Me.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm not known for being too pretty.
Check that on Netflix.
I think Deliverance is on Netflix and Hulu.
Yeah,
buddy.
I forgot about American
American
Me.
Me, that
Oh,
big scene.
dude. It's
I knew from day when I watched it as a kid, like, yeah,
No.
I'm not tough.
No.
I'm not tough.
American Me is gangster dog. Dude.
Anyway, on this amazing
Yes.
podcast,
All right.
thank you
Yeah.
guys. First of all, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Sean, 70% Drip, for hanging out with us. I really appreciate the
Right.
amazing merch. 70%drip.com,
Right.
Instagram, Facebook, follow. Please subscribe, buy the merch, exclusive custom glassware.
Right.
More coming soon. NTX Beer, Jerry. Finally on the podcast with everybody. I appreciate that.
I know. Finally, shit.
Facts.
Also, Modern Brews and Beats every Monday, new episode.
Yep. In fact, you can go to ntxbeer.net and you'll see all the information about Modern Brews and Beats.
Right.
And then False Idol Dom, thanks for providing some great beers. Really appreciate it. Opened up first of 2020.
January.
I can't wait. Super excited. My new Deliverance brother from Atlanta, Tony. I'm sorry, I didn't get your Instagram earlier, but what is your Instagram so people follow?
Retromotive TX. It might change since we're moving to Georgia.
Retromotive in general.
Yeah, Retromotive will be doing videos and whatnot on Instagram. Might do a YouTube channel.
You should. I recommend
With
it.
craft beer.
Yeah,
I recommend it.
I'll put craft beer in there.
Or whiskey, whatever you want to do. Just drink it.
Probably both. Cigars, definitely. 'Cause that's-
I say yes.
That's how you. That's how you step.
What happened?
Oh my God.
Got a big burn there. Oh.
Y'all excuse Dom ovaries is swelling up.
Yeah.
God.
He cries when Amy's not around.
He's used to that Jameson level.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you guys for watching. It's been a great podcast. It's been a great weekend. It's been phenomenal. Like, subscribe on all my friends' pages. Mr. Dorsett, thank you for hanging out. Sorry you have to deal with this man on a daily basis. Thank you for hanging out with us. That's it. Don't drink and drive, guys. Take a lift.
No, we appreciate you. And we always tell you, just put that shit in your mouth and you swallow it.
It'll lift. Don't drink it.
Craft beer.
Craft beer, that is.